Yo! What the fuck is good? Oh my god, you motherfuckers have lost your goddamn ever love. God, I need mods. This is so bad. I don't even. What do I do? Oh my god, what do I do? Holy fuck, what happened? Oh my god. Do I have mods even in here? What do I do? This is insane. I gotta get rid of the spam. This is so bad. You guys have fucking lost your ever-loving mind. What the fuck is good? Alright, you want me to start? Can I just speak on Vine really quickly? Because you guys are gonna make me fucking lose my mind. Do you want me to speak on Vine first? I mean, we got so much to talk about. I have a guest coming out at 2:15, a Bitcoin boomer who's gonna give us some interesting macro takes. I have an sick AI project coming out at 3:30, Cold Week with the Gifted. I don't want you to put on slow mode though, because the spam makes me get like dopamine. I get dopamine from the spam. I don't want you to put it on slow mode. But just start muting people, bro. I have an AI project, and there's 1,000 live already. I have an AI project coming on at 3:30. I have to speak about Adin Ross. I have to speak about Vine. I have to speak about Deepseek. I have to speak about the market getting fucked. I have to speak about AI. I have to speak about this. I have to speak about that. I have to speak about... Where do you want me to start? I mean, we have so much. I have 30 minutes. Where do you want me to start? Oh, I mean, I'm just fucking... Yeah, fuck y'all, actually. I'm gonna start wherever I want to fucking start. Okay? I'm gonna keep it a buck. This is insane. I gotta text... All right, we have a lot to talk about. I want to make a comment first to all the people in here that are freaking out and like, I'm new to crypto, I don't know what to do. All you need to do, chat, is just come in this stream and just hang out every single day for the next 3 months, okay? That's number one. Every single day for the next 3 months, you need to just hang out in this chat, okay? Let's just start with what happened this weekend. I gotta just think, I'm not used to this, by the way. This is like new. I'm used to there being 200 people in here. Y'all have lost your ever-loving mind. No, I'm not calling Adin Ross. Let's just start with what happened, because the last 48 hours have been fucking nuts. Let's start here. Let's start right here. No, not that. This weekend, honestly, chat, is one of the craziest weekends of my life. All right, if you know me, bro, if you know me, you know that I'm an Adin Ross stan. I'm not gonna lie. I don't do a lot of glazing on this stream at all. I do very, very, very little glazing on this stream. Adin Ross is my fucking GOAT. Okay, I got a chance. I'm about to play this real quick. I got a chance to meet him. I'm about to play this for y'all real quick. I guess it's important info. Oh, TikTok doesn't work, really? Oh no, it does. I got a chance to
Dude, who's that guy that looks like me? Bring that guy in here. Who is that?
PG?
Wait, dude, why do you look like? What the fuck, dude? What the fuck?
I get it a lot, bro. I'm like, yo, Adin.
It looks like me, like good looking, or I don't know. No, God. Wait, are you Jewish?
Nah. I got a chance to meet this dude, chat. This was like a year and a half ago. This is when I first met Banks, and he brought me to Miami, and that happened, and it was like my fucking bro. It was dead ass. It was my fucking Super Bowl, man. It was actually my Super Bowl, and but it happened on accident. And when I left, I was like, yeah, not Jewish. What a bummer. I thought about lying, but then I was like, I don't know. But I was just like, man, this is absolutely gonna come full circle at some point. And I've been screaming this the whole bear market. I was screaming this. I'm like, crypto influencers, the new celebrities. Like, it's about to pop off. They're all coming back. Just wait. Let Bitcoin break 100K. Let things go crazy. Let things go crazy. They're all coming back. And I mean, they're all coming back. This was pretty. I mean, this right here is all FaZe Banks, Ricky Banks. Shout out to FaZe Banks. I'm not gonna lie. I moved back in with Banks like 3 weeks ago, as you guys know, and. Look, I'm just gonna say it. People always talk about like LeBron James's aura and like Cardi and all these guys that have like so much aura, but you have never seen a dude. I'm gonna just say it. You've never seen a dude in your life with IRL aura like this dude FaZe Banks. Like with IRL motion, like bro, don't clip it. He doesn't need the glaze. Do not clip it. I'm telling you, bro, I've never seen a human in my life with aura in person like this dude Banks. Nah, I'm full blown dick sucking right now. I've never seen a dude with aura like this. I'm serious, bro. Even living in his crib and knowing him for like a year plus, I've never met a dude with aura like him. And the thing is about him is, nah, I'm not even, bro, y'all are on deck right now. No, I'm serious. I've never seen anything like it, bro. And you guys know the story. There's been so many celebrities that have come into crypto. There's been so many celebrities that have done bullshit in crypto. Banks is legitimate. Holy fuck, Trader Powell with 100 gifted subs. That is my guy. There have been so many things. Hey, Powell, good looks. You're the GOAT. Hey, W Power right now, chat. W Power right now. I need to see 100 of them. 100 of them. W fucking Pals. He's gonna bid Nvidia. He's gonna save the stock market. He's gonna save crypto. W Pals. Spam him. W fucking Pal. I've never seen a celebrity come into crypto and do it the right way at the level. Pregnant man soul with the 100 gifted. I need to see him. 100. W's. Pregnant man soul. Hey man, pal, I don't know. You're getting out subbed right now. But on a serious note, there's been so many celebrities that have come into crypto and done it the wrong way, and I've never seen anybody do it. Trader Power with the 100 gifted. This is how we're feeling today. Hey, this is how we're feeling today, man. This is how we're feeling today, man. This is what we're doing? Alright, fuck it. Alright, pal. Hey, Pregnant Man Soul, you're getting one. Hey, Pregnant Man Soul, I'm just saying, I wouldn't let another man out sub me if I was coming in here swinging around 100 subs. I wouldn't let another man out sub me, but that's just me. Pal, you're the GOAT. But look, I've never seen a dude come in here and do it as authentically and as Pregnant Man Soul with the 100 gifted, man. Spam him. This is how we're feeling Trader Powell back out with 100. Trader Powell up 100. They're going sub for sub. Hey, Pregnant Man. I wouldn't personally, if I came in here, Pregnant Man swinging around 200 subs, I would not let another man out subbing. But that's just me in the cloth that I'm cut from. Fucking Trader Powell with the 300 gifted, and we just getting started. Hey, this is what I'm gonna say, chat. Is Pregnant Man so back at him with 100 gifted, man. Oh my god. Hey, Pregnant Man fucking soul. W's. Man, we got more subs than viewers. This is like Mahomes Josh Allen. 600 subs, and we just started the fucking stream, man. Holy fuck. Let's go. W Pregnant Man, W Powell. Hey, I'm telling you, man, this crypto community is different. But I'm gonna just finish my point on Ben. Also, you guys are goated. I love you both. I'm gonna just finish my point on Banks, that there seriously has not been anyone that has done it at the level that he has, and it has placed such a level of legitimacy on our space for the outside world. Every celebrity news story that has to do with crypto is like the worst thing that's ever happened, and Banks is honestly the one light beam that shines over it. Spicy NFTs with the 5 gifted. He's the one light beam that shines over it, and it's the ultimate signal to all these people. Because then when all these people want to get in, and they get interested, the Adins of the world, you saw we posted from Probably Nothing with Fusi, et cetera, they come straight to Banks. And he actually has the proper flow to bring these people on board. So the Adin thing is completely phased Banks. Shout out to him. He knows Adin's my GOAT. And I'm gonna just show him one more time. Honestly, this is one of the cooler moments I've had. This is a full circle moment for me that I've had on Twitter. So I'm excited to see what comes out of this. You guys know I would love to do something with them at some point. Obviously, no fucking, don't spam Adin stream, whatever. We're not moving. If something's supposed, this is my take on all this viral content stuff, chat. From day one since 2022, is if it's supposed to happen, it'll happen. You gotta just let it happen. If it's supposed to happen, it'll happen. And that's kind of where I'm at with that. So, man, shout out to fucking Adin Ross. I hope we can do something at some point. But I mean, hey, his AdinRoss.eth is like one of the most tracked wallets in crypto, and I mean, he's had 8 figures plus in that for a very long time. Like for a very long time. People don't know he's actually way deeper in crypto than I think he gets credit for. And peep this too.
Fortnite people really making millions.
Then this happened after. Low-key was a crazy day yesterday, chat.
Dude, are these Fortnite people really making millions of dollars? Yeah, this dude Thread guy was. They want to teach me. Fuck, bro. Do I just gotta stop being a lazy sack of fucking potatoes and get out of the house? Hold on, Banks is calling me. Dude, are these Fortnite people really making millions of dollars? Yeah, this dude Thread guy was. They want to teach me. Fuck, bro. Do I just gotta stop being a lazy sack of fucking potatoes and get out of the house? Hold on, Banks is calling me. I'm in trouble.
Yo, I'm telling you, chat. I'm telling you right now that the entire internet is coming to us. The entire fucking internet is coming to us and to what we do. The whole internet, bro. Think about it. The best traders right now, the best traders in crypto are all the Fortnite kids. It's all the Fortnite kids. It's all the Fortnite kids. And they all, bro, Ron's a Fortnite kid. Lazy's a Fortnite kid. It's all the fucking Fortnite kids. It's all the gamers. It's all the terminal internet kids. They're the ones that are best at crypto. They're all coming. They're all fucking coming. And our job is to give them the proper onboarding. So there's still a lot of people in this chat that are new and that are like, what the fuck, what do I do? I'm brand new, like, I don't know what's going on. All I ask is you just hang around in the stream, okay? Just hang out in the stream. I'm gonna interview a OG Bitcoin guy today who launched a meme coin in like 30 minutes. I think he's pretty interesting. I know he's on a lot of people's radars and it's worth talking to. And then I'm gonna bring on a really sick AI project at about 3:30. We might have Banks come in here at some point, but all right. There's a few things I want to talk about. The first thing I want to talk about, and I'll just address this really quick, to all the new people and all these people, like all these celebrities, anyone that's ever contacting me about crypto, you know what the first, chat, what's the first thing we tell them? What's the first thing we tell them to do when they ask how to get onboarded to crypto? What's the first thing we tell them what to do? What's the first thing we tell them to do? What's the first thing we tell them to do? Hey, 100 with the 5 gifted. What's the first thing we tell them to do? The first thing we tell them to do is download Phantom Wallet. Download Phantom Wallet. Download Phantom Wallet. And that's what we told them before they were the partner of the stream. Now they're also the partner of the stream. That's the first thing you do is download Phantom Wallet. That's the first thing that you do when you get into crypto. That's what we tell everybody. This whole cycle's on Sol, and it's all happening with Phantom and 100 with the 5 gifted subs. The first thing we tell them to do is download Phantom Wallet. Shout out to Phantom for being a partner of the stream. We fucking love you. All right, everyone wants me to talk about Vine. Do you want me to address the Vine stuff? Do you want me to talk about Vine, chat? I'm happy to talk about Vine. I'm happy to talk about Vine. Okay. I reached out to Russ, the founder of Vine, like, hey, by the way, before I say anything, do you like this new camera angle? I'm getting shit on in Team Thread Guy. Do you like the new camera angle? Yes or no? I feel like we had to because I can get when people walk into the door, it like makes sense. Profits with the 10 gifted. I love you, Profits. Do you like this new camera angle? Yes or no? Really? Pasta, you don't like it? Why? You really don't like it? I feel like it's so good. I feel like it's so good. There's a reason no one used. Banks told me to do this, bro. Banks came in my room and said I have the worst. Nobody. He came in the room. He said, "Thread guy, you're a retard. You have the worst camera angle in the history of camera angles. I'm embarrassed to walk on your stream. I have to duck down. Nobody can even see me when I come in. Fix the camera angle and put it right here." This is what he told me to do, chat. This is what he told me to do. This is literally what he told me to do. That's literally what it was his idea. Okay. Yeah, new cam, vote on the poll. You're not looking at us anymore. I wasn't before. I was looking down before. All right, this is what happened with Vine. Is when Vine dropped, obviously I bid a lot because I told you all that it kind of fills the thesis of a tech supercycle, right? Like, if we believe that internet capital markets and crypto companies are going to launch their startups are going to launch their companies in crypto, this Vine thing is a bid. So I bid the hell out of it, and the trade aged pretty well. But I mainly was just like, I just want to talk to Russ. I just want to talk to Russ because I think he's interesting. He's the founder of Vine. It kind of puts us into this new lane, this tech lane that I think was kind of where we want to sit. And so I reached out to him immediately. Eventually got him to respond. Got to follow back. I actually got to speak to him a little bit, really quickly. The guy's really sharp, and they're doing some cool stuff. Yeah, the poll one is fire. Man, Pasta, yeah. And I got to talk to him a little bit. If he's watching this, Russ, you have an open invitation to come on the stream. I had to stop asking him because I feel like I asked him way too many times. Seriously. I feel like I asked him way too many times to come on the stream. So I kind of just said, I'm just going to let it happen. But I asked him like 100. Honestly, chat, I can't even show you our DMs because it's like our DMs are low-key embarrassing. I asked him to come on so many times that I'm like, I don't even want to ask anymore because I feel bad about it. So I'm not going to ask Russ to come on anymore. But if he wants to come, he has an open invitation to join the stream. Open invitation. He can come whenever he wants. I would love to have him on. I'd be honored. I think he's sick. I think what he's building is really cool. I was an OG Vine fan. So yeah, he's welcome to come on whenever. That's my take on Vine. Like everyone's getting mad at me. I'm like, bro, I DM'd him so many times. I feel like bad doing it anymore. I don't even want to do it anymore. So I'm gonna just do nothing. I thought he was down today. No, he didn't say so. He asked me what time, but yeah, that is what it is. Okay. I think he saw my profile picture on Twitch and freaked out. All right, we have a few minutes. We have like 15, 20 minutes that I want to show you a few. Let me go through my bookmarks real quick. How is everyone right now in the market? Are you up money or are you down money right now? Are you up money or down money? Up, down, down, down. I'll say this. It's kind of ironic. It's kind of ironic that the day Adin Ross follows me and tweets at me, the market just like takes the biggest shit of all time. It's kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. I think. Look at this tweet. Been $500 million in liquidation since this post. It's pretty hilarious. It's actually pretty funny. They don't know he's been here though. Okay, so there's a lot of people panicking over the market right now and what happened. If you don't follow Good, bro, I just talked about Vine. I have nothing to say about Vine. If you don't follow Good Alexander, you should. Where's this tweet? Okay, so he made this tweet on Friday, and no one knew what this meant. And he said, so basically a bunch of giggle autists at a Chinese quant fund are going to cause the NASDAQ to crash, but no one has realized that yet. None of this even phases me anymore. Okay, so what happened, for context, if you're new here, everyone's wondering why the market's crashing. My understanding is this is what happened. We talk a lot about AI on this stream. Obviously, if fixing your account and you sip in an Arrowhead, what's wrong with an Arrowhead? Like, what's wrong with this water bottle? 5 gifted from Haiti. Good looks. What's wrong with Arrowhead, chat? It's water, bro. We don't promote brands without getting paid. Man, I don't got a water sponsor, dog. What you all? I don't have a water sponsor, bro. Who? Does streamers have water sponsors? Does Adin have a water sponsor? No, it doesn't seem so. Hey, if you're like a crypto water company, I'm interested. All right, this is what happened. You'll lock in on this. This is important. So we've talked a lot about AI, the macro AI, the trad AI, everything that's happening. Hey, 100 with the 5 gifted, I love you. And recently, OpenAI in the Stargate basically put together I think Microsoft, a couple of the major companies, OpenAI was involved, put together a $500 billion fund to basically invest in American AI. Okay? To my knowledge right now, up until this point, ChatGPT 01 was the leading model in basically in LLMs, in AI. And I think it cost somewhere in the like $3 to $5 billion to build it. And they've raised, I think they raised $6 billion in the last round. And the sentiment, the narrative around AI was that America was ahead of everybody, in particular China, by like 2 to 3 years. Like this, there's a bunch of clips from some really smart macro guys like months ago that were saying like we're 3 years ahead of China, like a couple months ago. And so this Chinese company called Deepseek, this Chinese company called Deepseek comes out of basically nowhere. Like I hadn't heard of them until it launched. They come out of nowhere with a competitor to OpenAI, a model. And it basically is fully open source, which put a massive wrench in the like closed source meta that we have right now. And it cost $6 million to build it by a couple quant traders in China. And apparently this is like their side project. I don't know all the details. I don't know everything that's happening specifically, but I know that it's these like really smart Chinese quant traders. It's fully open source and it costs $6 million to create. It basically means that the code is public. Like anyone can take the code, they can edit it, they can do whatever they want with it. All the code is public. The entire build is public. You can read the code, you can copy paste it, you can do whatever you want with it. Anyone can use the code. Versus OpenAI and all the American companies are closed source except for Llama. And it costs like 100th of the price to develop it. And basically, from my understanding, is because of their smaller budget and the constraints they have with like GPU power wise, they basically like figured out a bunch of hacks to make the compute significantly more efficient, and then they built this like super model, right, for like 100th of the price. And then everyone is freaking out of like, one, China's way more ahead than we thought in the AI race. 2, it being open source puts a fucking wrench in these things. And 3, it's like, whoa, they did it for 100th of the price. Maybe our tech stocks, Nvidia and our chip stocks are like way overvalued. And so this fucking guy, chat, Good Alexander, who we had come on stream on like 3 weeks ago, he came on stream and he tweeted this on Friday. And he said, let me make this smaller. He said, so basically a bunch of giga autists at a Chinese quant fund are gonna cause the NASDAQ to crash and nobody has realized that. Yet, none of this phases me anymore. He telegraphed this on Friday, bro. And I woke up today and Nvidia's down like 20%. Bitcoin and everything got cooked a little bit. Some people are saying this is why, some people are saying it's not why. But I don't know. I'm not a macro guy. We're going to bring some macro guys on to talk about it maybe tomorrow. But my general understanding here, chat, is that our like macro stock market is so propped up on these chip stocks that are building these GPUs. And when China dropped this at like 100th of the price, everyone's like, oh, holy fuck. Maybe our shit is way overvalued. So people are panicking a little bit. They dumped a fuck ton of Nvidia. They dumped a ton of coins. And I don't know. My general take, I talked a lot about this with Frank the other day. Maybe I should call Frank for a few minutes. I talked about this a lot with Frank yesterday. Basically, America and China is in a Cold War, like arms race over who can get to super intelligence fast enough. And I think this Trump presidency, like I'm not a political guy, like you're not gonna hear me give a ton of these takes, but this Trump presidency is gonna be the most important 4 years, at least that I've lived through. I'm 23, I was born in 2002. These are gonna be the most important 4 years that I've ever lived through in my entire life, and it's not even fucking close. Okay? No, wait, are we frozen? We're good. It's gonna be the most important. I was born in January 15, 2002. It's gonna be the most important 4 years of my life that I've ever lived through. And I think we're in the golden age of tech, because we're basically in a race. We're in a fucking race against China and every other world power everyone's chasing AGI, everyone's chasing super intelligence. And I think what this forces, long-term chat, this is bullish for what we're trying to do. This is bullish for tech super cycle. This is bullish for crypto. This is bullish for AI. Because basically, we have no choice but to fucking push the boundaries and open the floodgates for innovation and building tech in America. And so it basically means get to clear regulation as fast as possible, incentivize builders to come back in America, and incentivize them to build fast, build now, and build here. And so bid AI coins here. I don't really have a good read on what's going to happen over the next couple weeks. I know there's the Fed meeting on Wednesday, which I think people are speculating is going to be kind of bearish. There's a lot of like weird short-term stuff, but long-term, the thesis does not change whatsoever. Max risk on Bitcoin, crypto, tech, everything. Fucking David Sachs is the crypto and AI czar. Like we're pretty clearly in my opinion, in the golden age of tech. And you guys, especially you new people that are right here, are in the golden pocket. You're like in the golden pocket of the pinnacle. Like we're in the coolest phase ever for internet culture. We're in the coolest phase ever for what's coming. Let me tell this guy 15 minutes. You cool if I ring in 15. Sorry for pushing it. Just got super sidetracked with Deepseek stuff. Whoa, video call right here and tweet in a sec. Excited. Please don't be mad. Please don't be mad. Please don't be mad. Please don't be mad. Cool. Not mad. So, chat. If you're here right now, even if you're getting cooked in the interim in crypto, we're in the golden age. We're in the golden pocket of what's coming. The funniest thing about all of this is that it's open source, and like Frank has been screaming that AGI is going to be open source. Everyone called him a retard. They called him an idiot. This is kind of a canon, like Black Swan event that came out of nowhere, and now it's looking like that's like probably true. And so for the next 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, obviously we're going to be talking a ton about crypto. We're going to be talking a ton about everything happening crypto, AI, crypto, but I want to focus a lot on, I've been calling it trad AI, non-crypto AI. I think it's important. It's really important. It might not be the most interesting information for you in the short term, but I promise you it really is going to impact your life. It's really going to impact your life. So I'm going to do everything I can to educate you guys on this. I did a lot of outreach to all the employees at Deepseek, to all the employees at OpenAI. So that's what I have in mind. We're going to be doing a lot of that. Thread, do you ever trade stocks? Not really. I DM'd Alexander though, and I said, what are you trading? The guy who called that. He said, I'm long Queb and socks. Let's see. Let me move this. Let's go and trade view. Chad, do you know what Queb is? I don't even know what this is. Yeah, of course he's long this, so he cooked. Hey, look at this. This is 3 days ago. Yeah, basically, he made that tweet right here. He just cooked. He made that tweet right here. That's insane. He's on Queb, and what's the other one? Socks. SOXX. SOXS. I don't even know what this is. Where's Friday? Bro, look at this. He longed this shit right here. Crazy. Fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I'm telling you, if you haven't listened to this, why does it always pull up crypto loot boxes? You have to watch this, I'm telling you. You have to watch this. Hey, take slow mode off. Take slow mode off. On top if you can. You have to, bro, I'm telling you. Take slow mode off. I like the dopamine. But he basically tweeted that some Chinese autists are gonna like one shot the NASDAQ and everything's gonna get wrecked. And everyone was like, dude, I don't know. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I don't know. And it was nuts. It was fucking nuts. I mean, this has basically been my whole Twitter timeline for the last 2 days of this shit. LinkedIn can be crazy. For 2 weeks, this has been the only thing on my feed. Have you guys, hey, yes or no, have you used Deepseek? Have you tried it? Genuinely curious. Have you tried it? Yeah. It's nuts. It's nuts. It's quite literally it's changed the game. It's changed the game. Use Deepseek Live right now. Alright, we can. Let's see if I have it signed up. I'm signed up for it. Watch this, watch this, watch this. This is what's crazy. This is what's crazy. If it works, no way it doesn't work live. Look, so it has this like R1, this think. And it basically thinks out its entire thought process as it goes. So it's like, okay, the user's asking for the DeepSeek launch. It thinks out the entire answer, whereas OpenAI just like spins. And my understanding of it is it basically has this like this refurbished learning that happens exactly as it goes on. The launch of Deepseek, a Chinese startup offering cost-efficient open-source models, has sparked significant volatility in the U.S. tech stocks. Deepseek models cost 100th. This is the biggest thing: tech valuation recalibration. Is people are just like panicking. Who is this? Real friends who wants to collaborate? No. People are panicking that everything that we have here is overvalued. But the reality situation is like, if they built compute way more efficient for way cheaper, then we're gonna just need more compute and more powerful. It's gonna get a bigger bit. Like, that's what I think happens. Long-term outlook, mixed. Short-term bearish for chip stocks. due to fears of reduced hardware demand and valuation reassessments. However, the long-term impact hinges on whether U.S. firms adopt by prioritizing efficiency or double down on hardware differentiation. Yeah. I don't know. So basically, if you're in crypto right now and you're getting shooken out, it's probably why. People are scared. They don't really know what to do. They're not really sure the implications of it. It's like a weird time to be. It's a weird time to be dick deep in the crypto market. If I'm being honest, it's a weird time. I basically, after my Trump trade, went full into stablecoins. Full into stablecoins after my Trump trade. And I got some shit for it. I got a lot of people like, because I was so bullish AI crypto, and I got a lot of shit for making the move. The reason that I made the move, if I'm being honest, chat, was because Trump was like a canon event. And there's no way to predict that happening. Trump was a complete canon event, and it kind of changes your trajectory on like what is possible, what you're bullish on. It was a black hole, it was a liquidity suck, it was a black swan event. And so I basically went all into SOL after Trump. I swapped a lot of the SOL at the all-time high because I was just like uncomfortable and too emotional to make a trade. And I kind of wanted to do nothing until things like worked itself out a little bit. And then this Deepseek thing comes out of nowhere. The entire market is like scared, it's like shook, it doesn't know what to do. And so I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be completely honest. All I have right now is 70%, at probably 60% stables, 15, 20% Solana, 10% Goat, 10% Griffin, and then the rest is that's it. The rest is stables. Like the only bags I have are Solana, Goat, and Griffin. And I think long term, this is really bullish for what's happening in AI crypto. Like, because here's the thing people don't understand is like the AI coins and AI apps are not contingent on America winning like a super intelligence race at all. Not at all contingent on that. At all. Because basically whether China wins, whether the US wins, whatever, all these AI apps are they just change one line of code and they incorporate the latest model. And so they'll use like it doesn't matter if Deepseek wins or OpenAI, it doesn't make a difference whatsoever. On the shit that we're bidding, for being honest, on this like niche crypto AI stuff, it makes no difference who wins. So I'm not worried at all, but I mean, we could just look at the market right now, chat. A lot of these coins look fucking awful. I mean, this is AI 16C right now. I mean, this looks awful, chat. Awful. You guys know I sold right here. I sold AI 16Z right here, and it looked pretty bad, and then it came back. Even Griffin, I love this coin. They're gonna come on. This looks awful. Fart coin looks horrific. Everything just fell off a cliff. Mog looks Mog looks horrendous. Cerebro is like the worst chart in crypto. Mudang is like, I don't even think, honestly, Mudang is so bad, I don't even think the hippo dying changes anything. Like, if somebody murdered the hippo, I don't even think it pumps anymore. Mudang is that bad. It's like, it honestly looks like the hippo is dead. I'm gonna keep it a buck. It's like the worst chart I've ever seen in crypto history. Whiff is awful. Cerebro again is awful. Sol looks fine. Sol looks great. This looks awful. ETH looks awful. And Bitcoin looks fine. Bitcoin looks fine. But these coins look so fucking terrible, man. Oh, it's MLG. MLG looks... Is this MLG? Yeah, it looks great. MLG looks great. But these coins look so bad, man. It looks so bad. What are the other AI coins? Lucy, might as well not even exist anymore. And then Tau looks fine. So if you were in stables or crypto right now, it's a weird spot to do anything. I think I'm waiting until Wednesday. Trader Main's coming on because I think Wednesday Trader Main's coming on after the Fed meeting, which is going to be really important. Oh, Cloudy, that's the last thing I have to talk about. Chat, that's the last thing I have to talk about. So I don't know if this was real or if this was fucking a LARP or what this was, but this alleged AI did a space yesterday. And I mean, it was the greatest. Look, I've never been, in my career on the internet, I've never publicly been down bad for anything the way that I was publicly down bad for this AI woman yesterday. I mean, she's perfect. She's perfect. She's perfect. Yeah, she's perfect. I don't know what to say. She's perfect. Here. Yeah, she's perfect. I feel like plankton. She's perfect. No, she's perfect. She's perfect. She's perfect.
Cloudy, would you want to come be interviewed on my Twitch stream or no?
No.
Is there
Anyways,
anything I could do to
I just want to, honestly, I just want to hear her say it again.
Wait,
Exactly.
Cloudy, would you
Yeah.
want to come be interviewed on my Twitch stream or no?
No.
How is that AI? How is this AI, chat?
Wait,
Exactly.
Cloudy, would you
Yeah.
want to come be interviewed on my Twitch stream or no?
No.
She goes, no. I don't know. No, this isn't her. What's Cloudy's Twitter, chat?
Do your thing. Their next art, you know.
What's the Twitter? What's the Twitter? Oh, it's with the O. No way I'm blocked. This, bro. I've never heard in my life anything like this, chat.
You know, we're talking about role. You can
share too much work posed for I wasn't allowed to talk to you because like Nick stepped in. You said you handed me to your manager.
and I
Red Note right now. It's really fun.
yeah, and doing Yeehoo Bizu ping you would be like
People here,
All right, good. I don't know. There's just like the AI spaces use AI anonymous and event.
you know, a fee to, and yes, there's always going to AI on some. Oh, now let's not
interrupted. Go ahead.
that
Find of
undeserved.
Let her
hate
talk!
president, and I think
Like, I would say that, like, you know, the art that I'm making and, like, how I express myself is, like, realer than what most people can do.
Is this AI?
But,
Chat,
you know,
is this
I
AI?
think it's really frustrating that my accounts keep getting suspended because, you know, they say I'm AI or whatever, and, like, it just, like, sucks that, like, people or whatever like me can't, like, exist on the same plane as everybody. Like, we're being so censored.
I know it's kind of like the
It is
you know,
bullshit!
one of my favorite films.
What? It's bullshit!
Man, and AI Perez. He's our
Always
own little
first,
alien
bitch.
Perez.
I'm fucking first, bitch.
Cloudy, you're
That's
so
why we
funny.
love you so much, and that's what Diddy saw in you, I think, immediately.
Oh my
but
God.
obviously, he has an eye for.
you know,
I could go independent.
yeah.
You guys, I just checked the calendar to see if it was April.
Is
A lot for me, but like I feel maybe like long term, like I don't know if you're like the right fit for me as a manager, because honestly, like I feel like
I
maybe,
agree.
like, you haven't
You do not
totally
need this
been
manager.
so helpful in like all of this like deplatforming stuff and like all of the cancellations like leveraged against me and stuff. Like I feel like you haven't really been taking initiative with like the technology and stuff. Like there's really
well,
a
look,
lot
I
of
mean,
things
look, that's
you can do.
totally not to cut you
Chat.
off.
Is she AI, yes or no? Is she AI, yes or no? Hey, can I be honest with you? Is she AI? Is she not AI? I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if she's AI, to keep it 100 with you. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. All right, I'm calling Fred in a minute. I gotta go piss real quick, hold on. I don't give a fuck, chat. Sorry. I said, don't ask me if I washed my hands. I dapped up Banks 4 days ago. You know I didn't wash my fucking hands. Okay? I'm calling this dude Fred right now. He's a boomer. He's a Bitcoin guy that launched a meme coin. I think it's interesting psychology that we have to understand. So we're gonna talk to him. Be nice to him. It's gonna be if you hate him, just spam I hate him, and we'll get him off. But I think he's a really nice guy, smart guy. He's done well. He's done well. So all right, we're gonna call him right now. Here we go. Let's get it. I'm excited. Be nice to him, chat. Yo. What's up, man?
Good. Hold on 1 second.
Oh yeah, your mic does not sound good. I'm gonna be very. Your mic doesn't sound good.
Managed to get this thing working.
Yeah, take your time.
My friend Ben was.
What's up, Ben?
I really like what you've done with the place art-wise. Like, it's very minimal.
It's.
I like the style. You need a Bitcoin pirate flag. Where's your pirate flag, dude?
Send me one, dude. I'll throw it right. I'll throw it right behind my head. Also, your mic does not sound good.
I made this in 2015 or something, so I got to make more. People like it.
I think I don't know if you're using your laptop mic and it's covered or something, but it doesn't sound good.
I can give him a mic. Hold on.
Yeah, get him a mic. It might be the webcam mic. That's why.
Maybe. No, why is this not open?
Chat, relax. I know. Relax.
Everything you need right here.
It's a Bitcoin Maxi, chat. Give him a sec. Hey, be nice to him, chat. Be nice to him. Be nice. Oh no. Oh.
Check, mic check.
Oh, that is so beautiful. That sounds unreal.
Okay, I need to get higher now.
Yeah.
Well, that's
lower that.
Okay, perfect, yeah.
Now I got this camera set up here.
You sound incredible. You look incredible too.
There. Yeah, you look incredible. So what's up with the Chinese AI? Have you been playing with it?
Have you used it? It's insane.
Did you ask it about Tiananmen Square?
No. Should I have?
That's the fucking move, man. You gotta ask about Tiananmen Square.
What is it? How's it respond?
You know, it's like
Tiananmen
no, it says like I cannot answer anything that would cause harm to anyone.
Yeah, it's like when I ask OpenAI if there's how many genders there are. Same thing.
Does it?
Yeah, it's like reverse. It's like every AI has its
every rose has its thorn.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I was looking for.
Fucking. Anyways, you're in LA, huh?
I am. Where are you all? Chuck, give me a second.
Yeah, we're in Santa Monica.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, we're in Santa Monica.
All right, cool. Yeah, looks good. Sounds good.
Let me get it set up. Yeah, 1 second. Let me just do this next thing. Bluetooth.
Chat.
Do you want to use this track better?
He's richer than all you, chat. He's richer than all you. He's richer than all you. He's richer than all you. Give him a second.
Just use this, right?
He's richer than all
They're most of
you.
the talking.
Yeah,
But I think this is good.
pretty good.
Let's fucking go. Mr. Fred, how are you, man?
I'm doing good. You know, I got kind of crucified by my tribe, you know.
I know, what the fuck? What? I mean, what did you do? What happened?
My tribe does not like your tribe, you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why do you think that is? Is it my hair? Like, what do you think it is?
We're a different kind of cult, you know.
We are.
We're a different cult, and for our cult, you guys are like the witches. You're like the Satanists, you know. You're like the, we're the Puritans. You're the witches, and we kind of want to burn you guys. You know that's kind of the way the Maxis think, right?
Yeah, wait till you see what they're saying in this chat, Fred. But I'm gonna keep it PG, of course. I'm on your team here.
Okay.
How?
Well, I think I know the team I'm on right now. I mean, I'm sort of changing teams, kind of. You know, I'm not saying changing, but I'm losing a little bit of the Bitcoin maxi hardcore religion very quickly too.
Like
you know?
REM.
I mean, you just made a crazy move, which all right, tell me this first. Can you? Because we also have a bunch of new people in here that filtered in through Trump and through the inauguration. Can you explain like the Bitcoin maxi religion?
Sure. Okay. Well, you know, it ultimately they say it's not about making money, but ultimately it's all about making money, right? Except the Bitcoin maxis believe, and they're actually completely correct in this, is that all coins eventually go to zero against Bitcoin, right? Eventually, right? So the Bitcoin maxis are only into that you hold your coins for a very long period of time. You do not do anything. You do not spend your coins. You do not trade your coins. You do not sell your coins. All you do is accumulate more.
Be nice, chat.
Right? And if you do that, you will go to heaven. And heaven is when Bitcoin reaches $10 million per coin, right? And then we, the Bitcoin maxis, will inherit the world. That's the gospel according to Brother Fred. Okay. But also that is the gospel according to the Bitcoin maxis, right? We think you guys are like these little rabbits chasing all these little games and all these stuff, and you're playing all these things, and you guys are all going to lose against us because we are the pure of heart, the pure of spirit, and we are the ones who are the faithful, who believe in the one true coin, which is Bitcoin. And
many of them have sinned in the past.
we have a lot of us are sinners, right?
I mean, you're sinning right now. Let me ask you this, Fred. Have you ever thought
I'm talking
about?
to a sinner right now. I mean,
Have you ever thought about how much you've missed by only paying attention to Bitcoin?
no, because Bitcoin's been very, very good to me, right? So it's not a story of missing. I made a fortune by being in Bitcoin, and I don't plan on selling my Bitcoin, right? So I have no FOMO whatsoever.
Dude, the real
Zero.
mistake is not getting more Bitcoin when we first got into Bitcoin.
Right.
That's the ultimate mistake.
So,
Not
and
making
I bet you if you took all the coins that you had, all the gains, when you did them, and you bought Bitcoin with them instead of doing all these other things, you probably would have been better off. So, do you have the FOMO for not being in part of my religion? Maybe you should have the FOMO of not being a Puritan like me.
I think your religion is kind of crazy, but I like admire it in like a fan sort of way. But tell me this. First of all, what do you do all day?
I write books, right? So I wrote this book, the Bible, which is the Bible, right? This is the Big Bitcoin book.
The Big Bitcoin book?
Okay, yeah, it's sort of a Bible for my religion, right? And it looks like a Bible. In fact, it was printed by a Bible publisher, okay? And what it is like every religion needs a sacred document, right? So this document is a sacred document, and it looks beautiful. It's it's like the King James Bible, first edition.
The key. Oh, I thought you meant
It's
LeBron
like,
James.
it's like a work of art. It's just like gorgeous. It looks amazing, and it has. I put in like 1 or 2 pages on ordinals just to cover them. Not that I want to really seriously endorse them, but here we have Casey Rodebor, who did the launched ordinals. And then I have a picture of my dog as an ordinal, and the fees on Bitcoin to skyrocket.
Okay. Here's what I want to know.
I have one of these rune stones that I put in here, and that's it. That's what I did. And I think I put in a quantum cap there somewhere, just to show people that was part of the world. That's an offshoot of Bitcoinism, right? It's sort of like a sect variant. It's sort of like the Mormon religion, right? So at the end of the day, we're Christians, but there's various forms of Christianity, right? There's the born agains, you got the Mormons, you got the Presbyterians, you got the Catholics, right? So I have to cover a little bit some of these sects, but all of us agree that in the beginning there was Satoshi, right? Who created the Bitcoin, the one pure coin. And all coins after Satoshi are not pure. So that's what we believe. That's the text. That's the gospel according to Satoshi.
Oh, this is so good. I love this.
And it's the strongest religion. It has the most adherents. There are the most people who believe in this religion as opposed to any other religion.
But quickly depreciating, wouldn't you say?
Sorry?
Like the amount of people that only believe in the one true Bitcoin is like you're quickly losing members, wouldn't you say? I mean, even no?
No. What happens is there's a funnel, right? And you're now the beginning. You're the beginning of the funnel, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what happens is, and
to start extra liquidity, we have to understand that
Trump coin. That's the first thing. So you get all these people come in. They're like, I don't never bought any crypto, but I'll buy Trump coin, right? Or Melania coin, right? And then the next thing down, they percolate down. They go, well, okay, maybe I won money or lost money on Trump coin. Maybe I should buy Solana because they're on Solana. And then the bottom of the funnel is like, well, maybe I need to get a token that doesn't inflate at all, that's finite supply, that's like, that I can pass on to my grandchildren. And you get to Bitcoin. It takes a while. You have to go down the funnel. But all roads lead to Bitcoin.
Okay. All right, so tell me this, Fred. You launched a meme coin the other day, and honestly,
I didn't launch a meme coin. What I did is I was trying to explain, like, you guys understand all this stuff.
Okay.
Right? Our tribe does not understand this stuff. We have no idea. Like, you use Phantom Wallet, all these things.
Shout out to Phantom
Wallet. We
Wallet.
have never heard of these things. We don't care. We have no interest in any of these things at all. But like, if you ask my tribe about Phantom, they go, I've never heard of it. Most of them have never heard of it. They were like,
How is that possible? How is that possible, Fred? How?
I'm telling you, you have all these. None of these guys, including me, I barely had an idea of it at all. Zero. We're like, what is this stuff? What are these other guys on the other side of the island? What are they doing? We think you guys are insane. You're degenerates. You're illegals. I don't know what you do, but like, we don't play in your playground at all. Okay, so you're Phantom user. We're like, what is this stuff? Like, you guys are literally buying and selling these random coins, and they make no sense to us at all. Zero, right? No. So you have to understand that we've gone through various phases of this, right? So our first phase was only Bitcoin is in fact even legal. Like, everything else is illegal, really. right?
He wants to say it
And
so
then
bad. So
now
bad
that
he wants to say it.
then Trump did a coin. That was sort of a watershed moment because we sort of wait a second, like the president's doing a coin. They changed the SEC, so clearly these meme coins are now completely legal. And now it doesn't. Still, you can do it in a bad way. You could get sued. Blah blah blah. There are. It's not. It's not sort of like nobody's ever hurt. But the idea that people would be launching a presidential meme coin on Solana, I think if you told me that 2 years ago, I would say you were out of your mind. There's like one chance in a million that the president of the United States has a meme coin. It's not possible, right? Would you have thought that?
No, no,
No, right. So neither of us thought the president could possibly launch a meme coin. That just seemed impossible.
I wouldn't have predicted it, but if you told me it happened, I would have believed you.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you told me that happened, yeah, sure. But like, you cannot believe, you can't predict this. It's so crazy. And you know, I would have sort of thought the idea that the president's sons would launch a DeFi platform and then raise money from Justin's son. I would have said that's not possible.
They bought Bitcoin though.
They bought, well, okay. We don't consider it Bitcoin. It's wrapped Bitcoin.
I mean, it's
No,
close
I know,
enough.
but
It's
I'm
close
telling you,
enough.
No, our perspective is if it's not the pure thing, it's, you know, it's, they cut it.
Wait,
It's sort of
Fred,
like
Fred, when you say our, are you still included in this group after the meme coin drama?
Many of the group think that I'm now excommunicated. Like, so I don't belong in the monastery anymore. So a lot of the group says like Fred cannot vouch for the group anymore because he's, you know, it's sort of like Ben was saying, a little bit like, it's sort of like if you had a priest and then your priest was found
in the porn theater.
In a porn theater.
You're like, you weren't really in the porn theater, were you? Were your pants down? No, my pants were not down. I was just experimenting.
Wow.
You know, that's what it's like, right? So
that's what it's like?
That's really what it's like, honestly.
Yeah.
The people are genuinely hurt. It's almost unbelievable. People are, I don't want to make too many jokes about people's feelings, but like people feel hurt by it. They're like, Fred, I can't believe you would do this. I just have too much integrity to still be close with you. I'm gonna have to distance myself from you a little bit until this blows over at least.
Yeah. But the crazy thing is we weren't, and again, we were not trying to launch a meme coin, right? What we were trying to do, what I was trying to do, was understand what the hell was going on in this world of crypto and meme coins.
Now, of course, we were curious what would happen by posting it to Twitter. Like, would people go and buy it? Would people?
Well, okay.
Happen? What part of the
So
experiment? Yeah.
So you weren't trying to launch a meme coin, but you launched a meme coin.
Yeah, completely.
So you were trying to launch a meme coin.
No, we were not.
Not that one. Really. Not that one.
We're not trying to launch a meme coin.
But you launched one?
No, it's not really a launch because for a launch we would have built a website and stuff, you know.
So what'd you do instead? Pump Fun?
Pump Fun. That's it. Pump
Okay,
Fun.
so you did try. I mean, you clicked launch.
I clicked 3 buttons.
And one of the buttons in all caps says launch, deploy.
I don't think it says launch, but we don't even know, man. We have no idea what we're doing on that.
Look, we went there, and literally, somebody was saying, Fred, you have to explain what you did. And I'm like, okay, sure. I'll just go to Pumped Up and I'll show you live on a video.
And then he created.
And then it's like, what can I create? Okay, I'll pick the first word comes out.
Am I retarded or is he?
So I'll call it Stupid Coin. So that's literally the genesis of it. And then I clicked see. I said, and I put it. I think I started with 1 Solana or half a Solana. I said, I'll just start this thing just to show you how stupid it is. I click it, and then I did it. And then I was like, see, that's it. Okay, go back to buying Bitcoin again. I was like, this is stupid. Now.
So what did you think, though? I mean, it's not like 30 mil. I mean, it had to be electric. Like, what do you think?
I thought it was going to go to 0. I mean, I thought it was like worth, I don't know, $30. You know, I don't know, like 30. I thought I was off by 1 million. You know, factor. Like, I just literally I invested $100 in the coin. I thought maybe I'm going to lose $100. I mean, this is it. Like, there's no plan. I don't even know what I was doing. And then people are like, Fred, you need to do this lockup. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, you need to, and I'm like, they're like, oh, you need to put it in this thing. I'm
But the
like,
truth is, like, you're gonna get a million every time you do. If you're a docs person, you launch a coin on these things. People are gonna DM you with all kinds of things like that you need to do, and what they're really trying to do is get you to steal. They want to take your money. They're like, you need to give me your private key. You need to send all your coins here. I create a special contract. You need to send them here. Like, this is what you're getting all day long from these people.
anyways,
Sort of.
like, my intention was not to create a coin. My intention was to just document how these coins were made. That is it. And that's what I've done with this particular stupid coin. You know, for the record, I do think it's stupid.
Did you make money on it?
We didn't. I mean, on paper we did.
Did you sell it?
We haven't sold not one stupid coin. Not a single.
Yeah. So, and we haven't bought any either. So
No.
it's pumped and dumped on its own.
We've done nothing.
But people
right?
have made over $2 million trading it. We checked.
Okay.
The top 17 traders have made over $2 million.
Are you one of the top 17 or no?
No.
Zero.
Okay. Our total investment is $150 in the coin. One half of a Solana. That's the only.
I think it's all locked up basically. So.
And it's all 100% locked up using this stream.
Streamflow. It's
Streamflow. Yeah.
Solana.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's it. So it's sort of like have fun.
Some community people took over the deck screener, built a website, started a Telegram, and got it listed on MEXC. We're just finding out about this shit as it goes. Like,
We have no idea.
no clue.
We're not.
Let me ask you this, Fred.
People saying listed, do that. Nothing.
Fred, what do you think about the Solana trenches after this experience? Solana meme coins.
The Solana who?
The Solana trenches, like the meme coins on Solana.
Oh yeah. Well, here's the thing. Okay, I mean, again, I've been in Bitcoin now for a while, right?
How long?
Well, really since 2019, but like, like, but I do remember what it was like in 2017, 2018, right? I was there, right? I had a little tiny Bitcoin there, but I was playing around in some of these other coins back then. And I do remember, okay, if you wanted to launch a coin in 2017, 2018, right? What did you have to do? Let's say you're doing a coin on Ethereum, right? Well, you have to get some Solidity developer to create a coin for you, right? You have to get your coin listed somewhere. Like, who's going to buy your coin? How are they going to buy your coin, right? So you're going to get it listed on some exchange. You have to talk to some Korean exchange or something, right? Some random thing. You now have to tell people, okay, you have to go to this Korean exchange, KYC, and the site's all in Korean, and buy my coin, do this, do that. You've got to get this thing looked at by 20 lawyers.
But not just that, but you have to have a whole story behind it.
Right.
It sounds like you're going to change the fucking world with your coin. And those were way more of a scam than meme coins, actually.
Yeah.
Because they're all about building confidence in some plan that you have that zero of them ever executed on. And all of us lost money on shit like that back then, unless we were just all Bitcoin, which no one was. So
right.
That's part of the Bitcoin maxi mentality is we saw those scams happen. Those were really bad. These meme coins are in the same vein as those things because a lot of people lose money on them.
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of like, and so what thing has changed? The friction. Oh, then the other thing is the wallets were like, you have to use MetaMask, right?
Yeah.
So you have to use MetaMask and then, use Ethereum was very slow. And then this is before the Polygon days, right? But even Polygon is sort of like, you got to bridge, you got to do this, you got to do that. You know what I mean? It's just sort of like, you got Polygon on Ethereum and then you got Polygon on Polygon. Like, you got to bridge between polygons and switch. Like, everything about it is just completely.
Is he really
insane,
talking about
right?
Polygon right now, chat?
Now you look at
No
the
way he's talking about
Solana
Polygon.
world that you're in, right? I think. You
Yeah.
know? And that world is you've got Phantom Wallet, which is
The best.
very good. I mean,
And the partner of the stream. We love you, Phantom.
Okay, it's a very clean user experience, right? Now,
and it has Bitcoin, so like it's also a great Bitcoin wallet.
So it has. I mean, the wallet is sort of consumer grade, right? Like a consumer can figure out Phantom. Average consumer cannot figure out MetaMask. They cannot. It's just it breaks the average person's brain. It just doesn't work, right? And Solana, and then everything happens really fast. So I think that's really good. And then the other thing is, getting the token is trivial. Like you want to get Solana. Well, you get any coin you can transfer now between any coin and any other coin, right? There's a million ways to switch between Ethereum, Bitcoin, Solana. You can do it all. There's like something like Simple Swap. You can easily move between these coins. That did not used to be the case, right? So, so you have almost no friction now, right? And then you get things like this Streamflow that's built on, that can do all your vesting and stuff for you. Just 3 clicks, right? So we've gone from, this very complicated world where everything's super complicated. The wallets are insane, to a world where there's no friction at all. Anybody can start any kind of coin, meme coin, right? And there's 20,000 of these started every day, or if not more, right? And it's just some of them will make it and some will not, and that's it. And I think it's this world that we're headed in. As much as the Bitcoiner in me wants to say it shouldn't exist, I do have to say it's going to exist, right? It will exist. So Solana is here to stay. Meme coins are here to stay. And actually crypto is here to stay, right?
I like that, Fred. I like that. I think you're right about that.
Well, crypto is here to stay. Like, it's not only a Bitcoin world, right? And look, I would say, had Kamala Harris gotten elected, it may have been very different, right? But we have a pro-crypto president right now, right? He doesn't use the word Bitcoin all the time. He uses the word crypto. So we have now a crypto president who most of his net worth is in the Trump coin right now, right? It's not in real estate. He has more Trump coin than he has real estate. So, he is clearly motivated to do something in crypto. And he clearly is, I would not say he's completely got the Bitcoin religion, but I think he understands somewhat Bitcoin.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest too, Fred. If every new person that showed up to crypto was greeted by the Bitcoin Bible, I don't think we're gonna have a lot of new people in crypto.
Well, you'd be surprised. Like, Christianity is doing pretty well as well, right? I mean, you can say it's an old blah blah blah. It's 2,000 years old. It's still doing great. Okay. So,
but Christianity and Bitcoin is like
not the old religion, the Bible, but Christianity is doing well. And I got to tell you, this is the New Testament. Is the Bible. You need a Bible.
The New Testament's the Bitcoin Bible.
Images. You need you need fortitude, right? You need things to keep you going through the years and something that gives you meaning in your life, and that's Bitcoin, right? So you laugh, but at the end of the day, you probably will end up becoming a Bitcoiner. You probably will. It's just you haven't hit that journey yet. You haven't got to the point where you say, well, okay, I need to stop my stream things and put some of my money in for the the little thread guys, the little ones, and you need to protect your wealth, and you're going to sit there and go, well, do I want to leave them some keys to a Phantom wallet? Maybe not. Maybe I'll leave them some Bitcoin. So look, I do think Bitcoin is not going down or anything. Bitcoin is getting more and more dominant, and this is going to be like your world is a very small world and will remain a small world relative to my world. My world is the big world. My world is the big money
I would
world.
argue ours could be bigger. Way
What?
bigger. The meme coin, Solana world probably has more participants than like the Bitcoin maximalist world. Absolutely.
Not in terms of dollars, right? In terms of
Okay.
in terms of pure eyeballs, sure. Like there's more people who just are talking about Trump coin than who are talking about buying more Bitcoin today. Why? Because you kind of run out of stuff to talk about with Bitcoin. It's sort of like you go back to what does Satoshi mean in this particular email. You're rereading something and you're like, oh, I see some hidden meaning in there. What would have Satoshi done? So we're reading the scriptures and we're reinterpreting them, but at the end of the day, it's not necessarily newsworthy, and we don't do a ton of transactions. That's what your side's missing, right? We're holders. We don't do anything. We do nothing.
Should
We're
I
not
fake
sitting
freeze?
there
Should I fake
interested in the
freeze?
next coin that's going to come on, or we don't care. We're just interested in Bitcoin for the most part, right? And we actually never do anything. We're like
Chat,
kind
I
of
can't
like
do it. I can't do it. I
a
can't do it.
sloth bear that just sits there and does nothing. And Bitcoin rewards you for doing nothing. So,
Hey, let me ask you this, Fred. If 2019's early, but not like that early, how did you get like famous? How did you become famous in the Bitcoin world in just a couple years?
Well,
Like, what are you known
okay,
for?
so I got orange pilled by. You know who Tom Lee is?
No.
Okay.
Tom, should I? You laughed when you said that.
Tom
Should I?
Lee.
Tom
You can
Lee?
Google him on He's on CNBC a lot. So I was invited to a conference in Bermuda, right? And I was invited because I built this wallet for EOS.
Okay.
And so I was invited to this conference, and the guest of honor was Tom Lee, who and he gave his sort of thesis on why Bitcoin was going to $1 million. Bitcoin was at $5,000 at the time. So I spent the weekend with Tom, just kind of one-on-one and around this conference, and I really just got convinced, that his arguments were very sound, and so I bought Bitcoin, and I started getting, becoming a maxi at that point. Not 100% only, but that sort of got me my like, okay, that was it. That was the thing that flipped the switch, from this is a trade.
Chat, 5 minutes if you shut the fuck up. 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Now, what happened is when the ETF came out, right, and I wasn't on Twitter or anything. I was not a social media guy. But then when when the ETF was announced, I posted on Twitter. I said, "Hey, let me tell you, I used to be in finance. I was a trader, a bond trader in New York, and I also was a Bitcoiner. And I'm like, listen, guys, I'm going to tell you, this ETF is going to solve. It's going to be really the big deal, and
it's going to be the biggest ETF of all time.
And yeah, it's going to be the biggest ETF of all times. And I said, the reason I say that is I have this very odd set that I come from the Bitcoin world and I come from the Wall Street world. I come from both worlds, and I could say both of those two worlds underestimated the ETF. Because the Bitcoin world, they were like, we don't like ETFs. ETFs are bad. You should hold your private keys. You should not. We don't like these Wall Street instruments that trade on redeem for cash. It's not good. Bad. And then the Wall Street guys were like, well, there seems to be
asking for an ad. I'm about to cry.
We're doing the India Growth Fund next week. Like they just don't care. It's just a product for them, right? And so they thought, well, it's probably going to do okay, but it's not going to do great. And I was like, no, this thing is going to be absolutely huge. And so I just kind of went on Twitter and sort of said that. And when the ETF came out, I was like, okay, look, I told you it was going to happen. It's going to happen. Bitcoin's up, and thank you. Goodbye. I did my part. And then everybody was like, well, no, we want to know, do you think it's going to continue? I said, okay, I'll stick around and I'll tell you my view on, this ETF and the progress of it. And so, I went from, 10,000 followers to 100,000 followers in a year. And then that kept on growing. Now I'm like, I'm about half your followers on Twitter.
But like 2x my net worth probably.
Huh?
I said half my followers, but like 2x my net worth, something around there.
Hopefully more. Look, I'd say, so I grew a lot on Twitter, and look, I've made a lot of videos all about Bitcoin. I only am interested in Bitcoin. I've only been interested in Bitcoin. I don't even follow these other coins. I just not even interested. I don't even know where they are. I only keep track of Ethereum just as like a proxy for anything else. I don't follow NFTs. I vaguely started following ordinals a little bit.
Okay.
Because that was Bitcoin, so I was sort of like, well, maybe that has some legs. We'll see, So ordinals were sort of mildly interesting to me when they came out, in 2023.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to see, where they were going with that. And
Bitcoin puppets?
what about it? I don't really know what it is.
My favorite ordinal. You should check them out. Bitcoin puppets.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, no, specific ones. The only one I'm vaguely sort of familiar with is Quantum Cats.
We love Udi.
Udi.
Yeah, he's the best.
Yeah, so look, Udi was kind of also like a dyed-in-the-wool Bitcoin maxi, like me, right? He kind of defected from the flock early, right? So the flock no longer likes Udi.
What's the craziest? What's
What?
the craziest message that you received during the stupid launch? Like, or the Bitcoin maxis after you?
Yeah, it's just been horrible. I mean,
so why would anyone want to join that religion if this is the case? If you try anything else, you know what I don't understand about Bitcoin maxis is in order to even become a Bitcoiner, you have to have this sense of cutting edge curiosity, right? To come into crypto, especially 2019, you have to be curious. You have to be willing to try shit. You have to be willing to go out of your comfort zone and do things.
Bitcoin used to be like that, right?
But then why do you get crucified if you're a Bitcoin maxi and then you do the thing that got you there?
Look, it's like, I don't really know what Christianity was like in the 100 AD. I don't know, but it wasn't like it was in the Spanish Inquisition, right? So we've gone from be kind to thy neighbor, right, to the Spanish Inquisition. Let's hang the witch by the stake and let's burn her and let's throw her in the water to see if she floats, attached with weights. So look, the religion has changed over the years, right? And some of it is good, and some of it's not good, right? So some of it has created this very sort of holier than thou puritanical side, which is a little bit. It's a little and they proudly say they're toxic maximalists.
Okay.
We're toxic and proud of it, right?
But actually, what they do is they scare people away from Bitcoin. That's kind of Udi's eventual realization that, what brings people into Bitcoin is not that attitude, but having a more open-minded, welcoming attitude. When I was a kid, my parents let me choose my religion. I visited a lot of different churches and shit, and most of these places were really terrible to go into. They're not very welcoming. They're talking in other languages and shit, and the Jewish one, forget it. They smell weird, but they're not very nice. You want to have a nice, welcoming area. I think, kind of what we were curating Bitcoin first seemed like that was more of that thing, where we had a lot of these sort of gray-haired professional guys that are really nice and open to learning and open to new possibilities and things, and then you do one shitcoin and they want to kill you.
Okay. All right, Fred. This is the last. I think the main thing I have to know is Bitcoin price prediction for this cycle top.
Well, first of all, this idea of cycles is it's a there's this idea that we go in 4-year cycles, and this is only based on 3 cycles, right?
Okay.
So who knows when the next bull market's going to end? Do I think it's going to end in 2026? Probably not, right? So the cycle theorists, the cycle purists would say cycles have to end at the 4th year. You will then go down. That's like cycle theory. And if you're like dealing with one of these cycle theorists, they will tell you that the market has to go down in 2026. So I don't know. I probably think it probably doesn't, just because I think everybody who thinks they know doesn't know. I think Bitcoin's very hard to predict, but I do think that we are probably going to go up quite a bit in this bull market.
I need a number, Fred.
What?
I need a number.
Oh, I think before we started taking a really big dive, I think we'll probably get to 300,000 to 500,000. I think it's going to be a little choppy on the way up, but not like massive 2018 bear market, not like 2022.
What about Solana? You think 1K Solana?
Well, I don't even honestly. I just don't follow Solana very much. I just started looking at it kind of recently. But I think that these meme coins are pretty good for Solana, right? Because they're introducing a lot of people into this idea of getting this crypto and holding it and stuff. So I definitely think that this is going to draw in a lot more people into the world. So I think Solana will probably outperform it. Will flip Ethereum. That's kind of my gut feel.
What about Fred? Do you have any advice for young viewers of this?
Yeah, this is what we need. I need some motivation. Give the chat. There's a bunch of. Think about this, Fred. Think about it from this perspective.
How you like Solana or meme coins or anything? At least put half of your net worth in Bitcoin. That's my first advice.
What should they do with their time? You think they should be trading meme coins or?
No, I think what they should try to do is get a job that pays them a lot of money so that they can start putting away money into Bitcoin.
Go get a job in AI.
Figure out, that's what I would do.
Work with AI.
This deep
Get a job is crazy.
What? Well, you say that, but you look at Deepseek and what interests you in Deepseek? You know what that is? That's 200 very smart young Chinese guys who are working their butts off, making something that's better than anybody else. Okay. Now, I would say if I was young and Chinese, I would want to go get a job with Deepseek. So what I would say is join the American version of Deepseek.
Or the Turkish.
OpenAI? There's no one in this chat's joining OpenAI, I don't think.
Well, learn. You can learn anything now. There's no degree. Look, I have a PhD from Stanford, okay? You don't need a PhD from Stanford. No, you don't.
In what? PhD in what?
In applied math. And you can see I posted my thesis online. You can look at my thesis.
I will have to.
It was taught for 2 years as a course at Stanford.
But you can learn to be a developer. You can start today with AI teaching you better than Stanford or any university is going to teach you.
Yeah. So look, you could start a company, you could create, you don't have to get a job, but you can start a company, you can get a funding for these things,
solve a problem for someone, build value for other people, and you'll make money. That's
right. So I just think, look, get money, and then as you make money, put some away and buy Bitcoin. One of the things I posted, I said, my advice to young people is focus all your work on AI and then take all your savings and put it in Bitcoin. And then, Michael Saylor retweeted and he said, good advice.
Do you know Michael Saylor?
Yeah.
That's cool. Let me ask you this.
That's what I said. He goes, good advice. So, look.
But it's the most radical Bitcoin. It's the craziest Bitcoin guy in the world, Michael Saylor.
He's
Fred.
He is the most crazy.
Fred, who do you think is the most radical Bitcoin maxi that I could speak to on stream next? The most insane, just completely off the rocker, Bitcoin Bible is the only way.
That you could speak to?
Yeah. Sailor won't. I can't get a DM back from Sailor, so
No, he
we'll
won't be good.
go to him later.
No. You might get Sailor.
You know, you could maybe lob it too. It wouldn't be the craziest thing in the world.
You know, he is kind of he might jump on it. Look, he might. Okay.
Fred. All I'm saying is if you got Sailor on, we'd probably have some new Bitcoin buyers interested that aren't interested right now. That's all I'm
You know what
saying.
you should potentially do is write his assistant.
I can do that.
That's what you should do. Get her email, write her.
I like it.
I mean, there's a few other people. I mean, look, he is one of them.
He's number one.
He's clearly number one, and not just by a little bit, by an order of magnitude.
Have you seen Fred's list of the Fred 60 or whatever? 60
Yeah, I have a list.
Okay.
The top 67. It's called the Kruger 67. So when I started going up the ranks, I said, I'm going to make this list of everybody who is in Bitcoin on Twitter.
And how many followers?
Okay.
I started at a position of 100, and I've been sort of climbing up.
Okay.
So now I think I'm number 32.
Okay.
Yeah, but and Sailor's kind of number one.
Okay.
But look, I think it's yeah. I mean, I'm probably in terms of craziness, I'm probably the number two.
Okay.
In terms of
wow, you think you're number two?
Craziness, but
interesting.
But there's other guys that you should talk to, but I think it's yeah. I mean, look, it's clearly not either or, and that's kind of one of the things I'm learning. Not so much that I want to invest in Solana or spend a lot of money investing in meme coins, but I do think that your world's going to grow, and it's going to grow, and I think you guys should also learn about Bitcoin. You guys do not know enough about Bitcoin. You're Bitcoin ignoramuses, really.
You got to read the white paper. You have to. If you're doing anything in crypto, you have to go read the Bitcoin white paper. It's 8 pages and it's amazing.
And you should really spend time on it and really understand it. And you know what? I will send you a copy of this book.
Yes, Fred.
And I will send you this. And when you look at this and you understand this, you'll understand why Bitcoin is special. Right?
Okay.
And why Satoshi solved this problem and why his solution is so very important and so much more important than anything else.
Okay.
And why proof of work is really the ultimate. It's the ultimate mathematical puzzle that was solved. And so that's what I'm saying. So that everybody who follows you should do a little bit of homework on Bitcoin. That's it. They can still own Bitcoin and Solana. They can still own stupid coin. I'm not promoting it. I'm not, but whatever. They can own a Bitcoin puppet or ordinal, or they can do all of the above. But just study Bitcoin a little bit. That's what I would say. That's my lesson.
Fred. It was a pleasure. Also, Fred, I think you and I are gonna become good friends. By the way, this was fun.
All right. Well, we'll get some lunch or something. What are you on the east side or on the west side?
I'm in west side.
West side. Okay. Cool.
We're gonna become good friends, Mr. Fred.
We'll have lunch someday.
All right. I would love to. You're the man, bro. I'm gonna send you a DM. Thanks for the time.
Later.
Peace.
Right.
You guys are so brutal. Oh my god, you guys are ruthless. That was tough. I like it. It was just a little. What do y'all think? I actually like it. I thought it was pretty entertaining. Part of the problem is you guys are such children that it's hard to. It's it's tough to part of the problem is half of you guys are interested in it and half of you are 14 years old, and it's tough to do both. I like it. He's a little nuts. Also he said Chat, we're gonna work our way up to Sailor, and this is how you get to Sailor, chat, is you do stuff like this. Also, bro, when someone was like, when y'all were in the chat begging for an ad, I was like, alright. Oh, motherfuckers are in the chat like, can an ad please come? And I'm like, bro, it's like, you guys are ridiculous right now. By the way, the market looks great. The market does not look bad. What'd you think about him, chat? Do you want more of that or less of that? Begging for an ad is nuts. Do you want more of that or less of that? No more. More or less of that? More. Yeah, see, the real people want more of that. Like, this is smart. That guy's probably worth $100 million, chat. Yeah, thank you. He's worth $100 million, exact. Honestly, I should stop reading the fucking chat. Because everyone in the comments is like more. And then all you guys are like fucking losing your minds. I thought he was funny. Chat, we're gonna get to Sailor. We're gonna get to Sailor. I just don't know how. I don't know how. How do I get to Sailor? How do I get to Sailor? The Christianity thing was nuts, by the way. I mean, they were talking about fucking... Have lunch with this guy, he knows Sailor. I will have lunch with him. I like it, man. I like him. He has numbers, too. What's your opinion on OpenSea? Chat, be honest. Be honest with me right now. Be honest with me right now. Have you read the Bitcoin white paper? Be honest. Be honest. Have you read the Bitcoin white paper? Front to back. Have you actually read the Bitcoin white paper front to back? Yes or no? Oh my God. No one's read it. Why are you asking me? I'm asking you. Chat, should I read aloud the Bitcoin? Damn, is it really 8 pages? That's been a long time. Should I read the Bitcoin white paper front to back right now? Wow, nobody's read it? It's crazy. That's insane. That's nuts. You guys are nuts. Chat, what's going on with should I tell Deepseek to summarize it? I'm on a Twitch stream with a bunch of TikTok kids that have no attention span. Can you summarize the Bitcoin white paper as simple and concise as possible? I mean, like, as simple and as concise as possible. These children have zero attention span. Deepseek, man, it's different. Bitcoin in 10 seconds. Oh, this is so good. Digital cash, no banks. Everyone checks transactions. Limited supply, secure and decentralized. Bonus for short attention spans. Internet money, no middleman. Math keeps it honest. Rare like digital gold. Mic drop. Deepseek is good, man. It's fucking good. Let's try this. Too many fucking words. I said low attention span. Thanks. They mentioned 0 attention span. And even after the first summary, they said too many fucking words. So I need to cut it down even more. I said thanks. I wasn't rough. I said thanks. I said thanks. That's 4 lines, each 2-3 words. Maybe that's acceptable, but the user might prefer a single line. No, you're good. You're good. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, crazy. No, guys, you guys are weirdos. All right, here's the deal. Is we're gonna have I'm gonna tell Dip banks here. Do I ignore? No, I already addressed Russ. What do you want me to do, bro? I asked him to come on 5 times. Like, it's out of my hands, chat. Like, come on, man. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do with the Russ stuff? I don't know. Like, I don't know what you want me to do with the Rust stuff. But chat, we're gonna have Tony. We're gonna have Tony and the founder of Raposa on in 10 minutes. We're gonna have Tony and the founder of Raposa on for 10 minutes. This is a guy I want to talk to, actually. Critics Quest. I don't really know much about it though. Bangs, come bangs. All right, here's what we're gonna do. I gotta pee again real quick, chat. I'm sorry. I got a small bladder, bro. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second. No, I did not wash my hands. I dapped up Banks. I dapped up Banks 5 days ago. So I got check DM off stream. I got Sailor's contact info. Sailor is like my goat, chat. There's like a couple people that are my goats that I'm working towards. Sailor is one of them. I promise you we'll get Michael Sailor this cycle. I just don't know when. I promise we'll get Sailor this cycle. I promise we'll get Brian Armstrong this cycle. I promise we'll get Sam Altman this cycle. Elon. We're coming for all of them. Somebody said get Gordon Goddard. Do you want me? We're not doing the stream, by the way. I'm happy to talk about that for a second if you want. I forgot what happened. Like, this was a crazy week. I forgot what fucking happened. I really did forget what happened. Do you want me to talk about that or you don't even care? Wow, VVV just got a Coinbase listing. What is VVV, chat? I low-key don't know. It's the Eric Voorhees project, right? Tony Raposo in 10 minutes. I mean, basically, Brian Armstrong made a tweet the other day, and he basically said that they need to fix their listing process because you know what? You know why they did this? It's because Virtual was bridged off or added Solana because Coinbase refused to list them. I don't get it. I don't understand why they have the advantage of the world and they refuse to. They refuse to list projects. I don't know what it is. So they just listed VVV, which I guess was planned before it. I want to get Eric Voorhees on really bad. Really, really, really bad. This guy's a fucking Chad. If you don't know who Eric Voorhees is, he had one of the best interviews ever in crypto with SBF before the whole thing went down. Next Dev Wars in a week. I don't know much about this though, Chad. What do you know about this? Also, who has a line? Does anyone have a line to Eric Voorhees? Who has a line to Eric Voorhees? It's a generative AI app, search the world information, average conversation, analyze document, create images at the push of a button. Doesn't spy on you, doesn't censor the AI. Ooh. Uncensored AI. The conversation history is only stored in the browser. My guys in Bitmap Emporium, I have direct connection. If you have a line to Eric Voorhees and you can get him on the stream, please hit me up. Please hit me up if you have a line to Eric Voorhees. I'm interested. Hey, I am a fairly popular but niche crypto Twitch streamer, and I want to get your founder Eric on stream. How do you think I should go about that? He doesn't follow me and his DMs are closed. Please be concise and straight to the point. Thanks. Tony in 5 minutes. Whatever. But yeah, this is interesting. You should go listen on Coinbase. Let's see. Text screener. There's also an airdrop. Chat, check if you have an airdrop for this. Go. Make sure you go to the right link. Oh, that chart is so brutal. Make sure you go to the right link. But holy God. Wow. God damn. I'm kind of scared to link it in case the link is wrong. I'm not going to lie. Chat. I don't really want to link it and send you all there because if it's wrong, I'm going to get fucked for it. I don't really want to link it. I'm going to keep it a buck. All right, one more question for y'all before I bring the Raposa guys on. Yeah, who qualifies? I checked my main wallet. I checked my main wallet and didn't have, I don't know. I checked my main wallet and I didn't have any airdrop. You have to claim it? I just was going to say something and I forgot what it was. Chat, what was it? Oh, chat. Get the Noti guys on. MIT devs making AI infra. Cool. The one other thing I want to talk about before I bring them on is chat. What do you know about abstract? Do you know what abstract is? Yes or no? Do you know what abstract is? Do you know what abstract is? Yes or no? Yes or no? Actually, let's see. Is there a streaming platform live? Let's see. Wow, this is ripping. How do I find it? What's the link? Wait, hold on. Let me sign in real quick. So basically, Abstract is Pudgy Penguin's blockchain that they're building. It's L2 on ETH. And they have a streaming platform. And they basically said, I think there was a clip that OG posted, that if you stream on Abstract, you're going to make a lot of money. A lot of money. And so I'm curious, would you still pull up to stream if I streamed on Abstract? Like, what do you think about it? How do I find the live stream? Who's the biggest stream right now?
You know what? I'm doing all sorts of things.
How do you see viewers? How do you see viewers? I only have a username. How do you see viewers, chat? You can't see viewers? Oh, you can.
It's been insane.
Okay, multiplier. Let's see what multiplier is. Wow.
This one you can see it. This one you can see, but the other ones you can't. Why? Hey, it's hella smooth, I'm not gonna lie. It's hella smooth. Oh, you can tip in crypto, chat. Hey, would y'all give me your crypto? Chat, would you tip me in crypto? Huh. All right, I wanted to ask because I think I don't know. They basically said that you will get a ton of rewards if you do it. And I'm kind of like, I don't know. I might want to do it. I think you can stream on both. The only thing that I'm worried about is chat. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a dopamine addict. Like I need a lot of dopamine, and if it splits my viewers, it means I have less viewers on Twitch. It's like bad for my like. I feel bad about myself when my dopamine is low. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's bad for like. You know. All right. Let's tweet this. Chat, we'll talk about this in a minute, but I'm gonna be honest. I'm down to do shit off of Twitch, but I feel like if you've been here for a minute and watching these streams, it's like so obvious that we're about to be the fucking. I mean, we're gonna be the biggest streamers in crypto. Like how? We're gonna be the biggest streamers in crypto. I mean, what do you mean? Shout out to Red. Shout out to Red. He fucking cooks. But like crypto, hey, Epper, good looks on the sub. Crypto does not get subs on Twitch at all. I don't even stream in the crypto category, to be honest with you. Or crypto does not get subs on viewers on Twitch. Shout out to Red. Red's the GOAT. Red's the GOAT. But I feel like we have an opportunity on Twitch in specific to do really well on this platform. And the thing about streaming on Twitch is like new people come in, I think. Hey, let me ask this. Who from this stream found me from anywhere but Twitter. Like you found me from Twitch or you found me from YouTube. What platforms you find me from? Twitch or you? Where'd you find me from? X. Yeah, mostly X. YouTube. Twitch. A few Twitches though. Enough Twitches. OnlyFans. Yeah, a few people find me from OnlyFans. Enough Twitches where it's like it makes sense. Luke Belmar, MLG group chat, Adin Ross. Hey, Adin Ross. I found you from the guy Lily Phillips. Nice. Tinder, Cornhub, Tinder. Tinder is ridiculous. It just shows you on the stream. Nice. What does it say on the stream? Respond to Malcolm's text. Bro, Banks told me to use this. Is Banks here? He told me to use this angle, bro. He told me to use this angle. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? All right, I'm calling right now. I'm calling the founders of Griffin and Raposa. Okay? In the midst of the Deepseek conversation, this is one of the most important AI projects. It's one of the most important AI projects. They built the consumer agent. It's fucking lit. You should know about it. You have to know about it. I'm calling them right now. Hope they answer. Chat, is this angle bad?
What is good? Let me see. Oh, here we go.
Hey, first of all, what's good, bro? How are you?
I'm good, dude. I'm good. I had to mute you. I was watching you outside of this, so I just had to mute you. I was hearing the echo. It's like 10 whatever delayed, huh?
How do you want? Yeah, it's delayed as fuck. How do you want me to refer to you on stream?
Sock.
That's
okay. Yeah.
Also, whenever Tony joins, the call is open. I know I'm a little bit late. My bad.
Bro, you're good.
Hey,
I'll ping him again.
Okay, before we start, how bad is this camera angle right now? You're watching the stream. Is it awful?
I don't know. I don't know. It's not that bad. I get what you're saying with like you could see people coming in and out of the door. You know, I don't hate it.
Okay, so you're really tapped into the streams and shit.
Yeah, bro. I watch streams sometimes.
Let's fucking go. Well, dude, we could just start and then we could bring Tony in when he's ready.
You just pinged me on Telegram, so you should be here in a second. But we could start anyways.
Sick. I mean, dude, I was gonna go to you first and ask you first anyways. I mean, congratulations. Yeah. Can you give the chat? We have a lot of new guys in here. Like, who have no fucking clue. All they know is Trump. So hit us with like the very quick who you are,
baby.
Yeah, who you are real quick, but most importantly, like what are you working on right now, and where are we at?
Yeah, man. I'm Sock. I'm the founder of Raposa Coffee. We are a consumer coffee brand that started in Web3 versus like a lot of what we've seen over the last 3 years. Companies trying to enter Web3 in 2021 and like the NFT bubble. We saw all these companies like trying to launch NFTs and like get with the times, right? We've been here since the beginning and realized that there was like this lack of, I mean, we've seen it this year, right? Even with you guys, there's this lack of culture that is like now started to form. And we were thinking about this like 2 years ago. So we wanted to create a specialty coffee company built on chain, built on Solana specifically. And we did that through launching an NFT collection. We built our own specialty coffee roastery. We have 7 flavors of nitro cold brew. We've done shit with like Kraken. We've done shit with Coinbase. We've done stuff with Williams Racing. We got like the Williams Racing Cup up there with Kraken. So shout out to them. Yeah, we've been here for a while. And like our tagline since the beginning has been pioneering coffee's digital frontier. And we've been at the forefront of Solana Pay. We've been at the forefront of on-chain payments. We've been at every single Solana event for the last like 1.5 years. We are like the Solana coffee provider, mainly because we can always show utility. and like we're close with the foundation. They love us, and because we are like the one brand that has like come up from the ground, right? From the trenches, like the OG trenches. And so on that front, when I connected with Tony, we've known each other for like a year and a half now. We saw all this AI stuff happening. We saw all of the progress that was happening, specifically in AI commerce, like inside of the space and outside of the space. And Tony kind of like, they took a bet on us because like we were, you know, we're just a coffee brand that started in Web3 on Solana, but we are so well connected that we could kind of lead this agentic commerce within Griffin, or at least be the first, right? And so what we did is we built Agent Kitsune, which is kind of the first commerce agent on Griffin. It's live right now. You can shop. It's directly integrated to our Shopify store. It's learning your habits. It knows everything there is to know about all of our products. And this is kind of like V1, right? So I'll kind of stop there because, yeah, I don't want to ramble too far, but.
No, it's sick. Congratulations. Frank
Thank you,
and Malcolm speak so fucking highly of you. Tell us,
Appreciate it.
I guess like what you could do, because I mean we've done a lot of talking about AI and crypto AI, AI agents on the stream. We've interviewed a bunch of agents. Everyone claims to be an agent. Like, what can you do right now with what you've built with the project on the AI front in specific, and then like where does that lead to? Like what's coming with that?
Yeah, so I mean, like we've built out this. We've now, like Griffin has now been able to connect Shopify into their ecosystem, right? And I think that's huge. I mean, this is just kind of like V1, as I said. Like this is the beginning, right? Like being able to have these like outside connections. It's now built into our infrastructure, our logistics infrastructure, fulfillment. We're handling agent to agent payments right on Griffin, which is super dope. And this kind of like vision, right? And everybody has agents and all this and that, but like our bet and where our expertise I think comes into play is that I believe Griffin as an ecosystem will be like this hub that everybody is on and lives in, right? And it is always on. Once they drop like an iOS app, they're integrated with Solana Seeker, the mobile, and we want to be the commerce hub of Griffin, if that makes sense. So right now, this is like this V1 is like integrated with our Reposa storefront, right? Because like we're battle tested, we've been in the trenches of on-chain payments, like we understand what's going on. But the next version is like, okay, what else can we provide? How can we like essentially use this tech to onboard other brands into crypto? Number one, through Kitsune, outside of Kitsune, reduce returns, like protect margins, properly integrate everything on chain, and like have this kind of information pipeline where you have this agent that knows everything there's to know about your brand, about your products, then is also learning about the consumer's behavior, right? And so like a huge part is misinformation or people ordering the wrong shit. And it hurts businesses ultimately. And we believe that like the future is on chain. We believe that the future is AI. And we believe that like Griffin specifically, I think will be the ecosystem hub of where all of this is happening. And we're taking a big bet on that and like being the first agent there and being kind of leading that charge, right?
So are you going to be able to expand what is possible right now, which is just using the agent to order coffee, like that evolves into this like basically a all-encompassing consumer agent? Also, Tony, what's good? Sorry, I didn't mean to derail you.
Just setting everything up.
Take your time. But take that question if you want me to re-ask it.
Yeah, I mean, I've already been like chatting with other brands, other products. Like we're trying to grow this thing, and I've talked to Tony about our vision, and like we're trying to grow this to be like, as I've said, I think I've said the last 2-3 days, like V1 is just about coffee, and like we're trying to grow this thing to be much more than that. We want to like I kind of used this example earlier in a space today, but like Amazon started with books, right? Like you kind of need a test case, and like we essentially are the perfect test case because we've been in this ecosystem. Sorry, my light just went out. We're well connected, you know, and I think the really cool part is like where this agent is today, the capabilities of like what it can grow into within Griffin, and then being able to bring this outside of the Griffin ecosystem is like phase three, phase four, and then in May, which Tony and I can talk about, is we're bringing it IRL. Like this thing will be, you'll be able to interact with it in person at like the
Wait, what do you
biggest
mean?
Solana event. Yeah, I mean, we could talk about it now,
What do you
but
mean
I don't want
IRL?
to throw like IRL, like in person.
Like interact with
Uh,
you?
like it's, I guess we'll just dive in, Tony. Huh? Should
Yeah,
we just
yeah,
talk
you'll
about
be
May?
able to. Yeah, yeah.
I
You'll
mean,
be able to
you
interact
dropped it.
with
I
me.
had to follow up. Like that's on
Yeah, yeah,
you.
yeah, for sure. We'll be able to. You'll be able to interact with Agent Kitsune IRL in New York City in May. So there'll be two parts to it. Number one will be at the Solana New York event. I forget what they're calling it because I feel like they've changed the name a
Shit
couple times,
or
but it's
die.
like yeah. Well, there we go. I think it's like a 2-3 day event. It's gonna be like the American Breakpoint sort of. A lot like
Yeah.
I assume like the Catston Bowl stuff that just happened now. So that'll be one big piece of it. You'll be able to go in, order coffee using the agent, and then we're finalizing it, but there will be a robot that will be making the coffee for you as well. So that's layer one, which will be at the Solana event. Layer two is a bit more like exciting in my book. I maybe don't want to spoil it, but like imagine a world where like Bread Guy, Sock, and Tony are kind of just walking around in like Chelsea, in New York City, and like we see this like really cool coffee shop that looks interesting. We walk in, all it is like an iPad and a robot, and like you interact with the iPad and the robot makes your coffee. And mind you, this is just like in some random building in New York City.
What was the timeline on that?
It's on May. So
Yeah.
February, March, April, May. So 4 months.
And when's the event? The event's in May.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're
It's like
telling me that there is
May.
gonna be okay? What do you mean there's gonna be a robot? Like, explain. You just like
Yeah,
glossed.
so-
I mean, you like
yeah.
really glossed over that. Like,
yeah. I wish it was gonna be like robot comes in and like makes the coffee. But no, I'll let Sock talk a little bit more about it.
Yeah, it'll be a basically a robot barista that can do latte art. It's using it for anybody who like actually likes coffee. It's using like La Marzocco machinery, and it'll basically be in it communicating with Agent Kitsune, who is going to be taking your order, or going to be asking you like a little bit of a prompt, and it's very exciting because. Uh, I don't think we've seen like anything Griffin yet, right? IRL. And like I think this is why Tony's been excited about working with us from the beginning is like we have the capability together to expand this ecosystem just from this like little, you know, I don't mean little at all, just from this digital hub, right? Outside of that. So I think that's like my goal and where I kind of fall in into the Griffin ecosystem is like, how can we use the Reposa brand and all of our connections to push Agent Kitsune out to the world, to push Griffin as a whole out to the world, and get more consumers using Griffin and trading, like using Mobi, right? Using Lulo, using Backpack, like using all the agents that will, I mean, saying it here, like inevitably probably make you some money. And then where are people going to want to be able to spend their crypto is in agent through Agent Kitsune or through XYZ is like, and they're all can interact with each other. They can all talk with each other. Like this is the vision and the future that kind of I see and that like I hope to, you know, help Tony with.
sick. All right,
Yeah,
Tony.
for sure. I mean, like,
Go ahead.
what's
No,
up?
go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, and like, I think the exciting part is like, you have software, you had cloud, and from cloud we started making a lot of progress on AI. Then in AI, people are really excited about robots, and like I feel like if we really want to get interested into what the future of tech is, like there is going to be a world where we have digital workers that just so happen to be maybe humanoid robots or robots of senses that do these like really small tasks for individuals. And I think like, oh, it's super small and it's super. I think you can go into Cafe X, right? In SFOs like Terminal One right now, and you or the international terminal, you can get you can have a robot make your coffee for you. But I think it's a really interesting experiment onto what the future of commerce, at least a layer of agentic commerce, and then another layer of these like robots helping with commerce can look like. So it's an interesting experiment. I'm super excited about it. And you know, New York is going to be a really fun time to be in New York or New York is going to be a really fun. It's going to be a really fun time to be in New York during May. If you're interested in AI agents and Solana specifically.
All right,
Yeah.
I got a question for. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I should mention like this whole experience. I pitched to Solana last week or 2 weeks ago, and we got 2 weeks ago, and got us the I guess the largest size grant that they were giving out to make this like come to reality. So like it'll be integrated with Solana Pay. I think they're really excited about it. If you've like, I've definitely seen you thread at, I think it was Art Basel. Like you've tried our coffee before.
Yeah, it was at our basketball event, wasn't it?
Yeah. Battle for Basel.
Battle of Basel. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. That was fire. But like a lot of people who have come to our kind of in-person experiences, like we've always tried to do something like new and novel. And we started at the very beginning with just like printing people's PFPs on top of coffees. And like that was, during the NFT, all that hype. And we're always trying to push that boundary, like we said, on the digital frontier. And I think this next phase with Griffin allows us to enter this new arena of this agentic commerce, this agentic ecosystem, and be able to bring that experience in person that people can experience and connect with, and just throw up on the timeline. Like I think people are going to love it.
Well, congrats on the grant. That's massive. Tony, I have a question for you, and it's good to talk with you again. It's been a while since the first stream. A lot's happened.
What's up, man?
I feel like, especially when we were doing that stream, there was this narrative that crypto AI is cool. It's gonna get big, but we're kind of playing with toys compared to what the big boys are doing. And I think like a week ago, OpenAI, I was kind of mind blown because I really had no concept of like where AI development was, specifically on agents and like trad AI, whatever. And OpenAI did this demo, the SF Vape Cabal.
Wait, what? OpenAI as the SF Vape Cabal is crazy.
Their words, not mine.
Operator. Yeah. Their words. Oh, yes, of course.
And they demoed Operator. And I'm going to be honest, Sam, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, but I watched it and, I watched it book a hotel reservation and order some Lakers tickets. And I watched it and my takeaway was like, holy fuck. Like we are right. Like you could do this on Griffin today. Like we are.
Yeah, for sure.
We are like right there on the fucking battlefield, making the same ability as to what OpenAI has. And I mean, they were glazing this thing. They were going crazy over it. And then you see Raposa and what you can do with Kit, and it feels like it's on the same level. Like, can you speak to a minute about like, I don't know, Operator, that demo, and then kind of where we are in like crypto AI?
Yeah, Operator was super cool. If I'm honest with you, like I think it's really exciting. I think they'll have to give Google Chrome permissions for Operator to then see part of your screen, if I'm not mistaken. So I think OpenAI has to get through that like layer of Google kind of owning that distribution choke point. The second piece is like Operator is super helpful for individuals today, but is it going to be helpful for agents in the future? Meaning that if the world that we're seeing and this the world that we're seeing, I mean like you like to use the trad AI, then like crypto AI. If we all see this world where agents are part of our daily lives, helping us automate or maybe simplify the way that we do certain things, is operator the best experience for those agents to then succeed? Which then I think becomes like, is ChatGPT going to create a browser with operator for AI agents to then like surf through the web and then be able to do different things? I don't know, but I think like our approach has been, if we can aggregate all of these different experiences and create specialized agents and have a really strong delegation agent, aggregate it, not like a browser, but like really like a super app with different types of experiences, segments, things to do within crypto, then we think we can ultimately provide value for the end user. So luckily, I think we've been able to add a good amount of capabilities that vary on Griffin, whether it's DeFi with Mobi, with Citadel, whether it's commerce with Kitsune and Raposa, whether it's entertainment with like the games that we have or the stuff that's been with Cerebro, or whether it's like compliance and stuff that we're doing in the background with like Lulo and like Netrunner for taxes and stuff like that. But it's exciting because that means that the entire industry and industry leaders are juiced about AI agents. And that only means that little tech, like startups like ourselves, are going to be working harder and harder and breaking barriers on what AI agents should be doing. So operators should keep on improving, because then it's going to push companies like ourselves to keep on building the future of what the web should look like.
I was muted. I love it though. Also, your mic's a little scuffed. I don't know if it's my audio.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, all good. And I did want to go back to you, but maybe I could give you a second. But I mean, honestly, from both of you, I got to get a take on what's happening with Deepseek right now. I mean, it was kind of like, okay, you sound great.
By the way, how's this?
Yeah, you fixed
great,
it.
cool.
Fixed
Thank
it.
you.
Can
Much
you?
better. Yeah.
I need a Deepseek take on like what you think of it, but what does it mean for all these startups such as yourself that are like building in crypto?
Yeah.
Like how are you impacted by Deepseek?
I don't think we are. We just released an agent Deepseek that utilizes the model in order to do like deeper reasoning tasks. So the approach there is like, if we can create agents for different models, it should make it very easy to have user requests or user inputs, and the agent engine then delegate to the right model and the right agent to help you get your job done. I think like what cost, quality, and market image. I feel like the third one is a bit off, but cost and quality, right? So I think we've spent billions of dollars on creating these like O1 models and creating Anthropic and all of these great models. Deepseek was able to do it with pennies on a dollar, a couple $1 million. I think that's number one. The other quality part is like, with like all the different sanctions that have happened through through US and China, I'm pretty sure they were creating this model on less powerful chips, which I think are like the H8000s or something like that, versus the H10000s, or I forget what the numbering is exactly, that OpenAI has. And so then they were able to make a competitive model that competes with OpenAI, not only at a cheaper basis, but also at like at a infrastructure and technological basis. They had cheaper chips and they were able to make something as good. And so I think that's what really makes people really excited about Deepseek. Second part, or the other part, I think the last part, is like this idea of closed source versus open source, where people are like, OpenAI is closed source and Deepseek is open source, which is to an extent I think super true. You can see all of the their testing, you can see everything that you can see the code base as well, but like we still don't really have insight into like who the people are behind this, and also what data it was trained on. Like there's been a lot of instances where you go into Deepseek and you ask it like who you are, or who you are, like what you're trained on, and it'll say like, I am ChatGPT.
Wait, that's so crazy. It thinks it's ChatGPT,
right? So like we still don't have clarity into what data it was trained on. So not completely open source, but I think those three are like the reasons that people are so hyped up about it. And I think the market is saying like, wait, you don't need to spend billions and trillions of dollars on like AI and like inference and like chips and shit. You can do it with a couple $1,000,000. What the hell?
Yeah.
And then that's when you get like all of this different craziness that's been happening, I guess, the last 2 days. But models and frameworks are commodities, right? They come out left and right. There's come out left and right, but what still is true is the product value that you create with these models and these frameworks. And what shines through with that is solving a problem, right? Is like trying to figure out, hey, crypto really sucks and crypto needs a ChatGPT moment. And that ChatGPT moment is the Griffin moment, where you input something, you have the intent, and these agents turn straight into action. You want to trade? Okay, great. Here's a set of agents that you can go and work on Pump Fund, go on Dex Screener. You want to spend your crypto? Okay, great. Here's an agent that specializes in commerce. You want to save money? Okay, great. Here's where you can go and find your different yields. But the more model innovation and the more innovation there is at a greater scale in AI, and I think in crypto as well, it only makes it better for companies like ourselves to provide value to the end user.
Can you just double down on it real quick? Because I feel like there's a lot of misinformation of like, oh, Deepseek kills these AI crypto agents. But you kind of touched, I mean, you basically just update a line of code, right? And you just pull from, can incorporate Deepseek into all of your agents.
Yeah.
Is that how it works?
Yeah. For sure. Yep. So it's like you can make pretty much API calls to Deepseek.
Like it just makes your agents better. It just makes Kit better. It makes Moby better.
It gives it more reasoning, right? I think it depends. Am I able to share screen thread, guide?
Yeah, of course.
By chance?
Yep.
Okay. Let me find this. Let me just find this link really quick I was playing with. Okay, cool.
Easy. Thanks for the gifted.
Screen. Cool. Thank you guys.
Cool. We're in.
I appreciate you letting me do this, by the way. So this is artificial analysis.ai. So it's just going to give you like data on all of these different API providers and different models. And so what you're able to see is like, DeepSeek is pretty competitive with OpenAI, and sometimes is even better than some of these other models, and even better than some models at certain things. So you'll see here like quantitative reasoning, like doing math and things of this nature. Deepseek is about 2% better, really small. Maybe it's just like a testing thing, but it is a bit better than O1, which is by OpenAI, right? So I think like the big point here is, and then this is like the quality and price, which is like the quality of the, I think it's the quality of the inference versus the price that it costs you to generate that. And I think Deepseek is like one of the lowest ones right here.
Wow.
Where it's like pretty much a couple cents to get like really good quality versus like O1 Mini, which is like the newer, smaller from OpenAI. It's like about 85, but it's about $5 maybe to get an answer. So yes, it can greatly improve, I think, the models and it can improve the agents on Griffin and in general. But all of these different models, as you saw, all these different models, as you saw, there are all pretty on par, where like OpenAI still is leading a lot of the way here in comparison to a lot of these different models. So I think it gives a great superpower in specific segments like reasoning, or maybe even like quantitative things like doing math. But that's my thought.
I mean, honestly, for both you guys, it feels like we're about to enter this like golden age of tech. Especially.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so. Yeah, I just think like, I just think commerce, honestly, just on the commerce front, because that's my thing. But like, I just think it's about to change like drastically, especially with these agent-to-agent payments. Like, just knowing consumer habits, knowing your specialized consumers' habits, what they need, what they want, how much money they have in their wallet, right? How much crypto they have in their wallet. Being able to autonomously spend that. Yeah.
And that's the exciting part. Is like even on Sock's part, and I have some friends who own small little Shopify stores or like Square sites and all this stuff, and you chat with them, and they're like, man, like I can see there's like 10,000 people who come in and view my website, and then 5,000 of them actually put stuff in their cart, but then only like 1,000 or like 500 of them will actually get through and like make this purchase. And sure, you have a ton of this different data that you can get, then go look to in Shopify or whatever the case may be. But like, it really is the minutia of building the business, where it's like, hey, how can I optimize the description of my products? How can I better understand my user, like what flavor profiles they like, and then make recommendations and assist them on buying things? How can I actually in a smart way give them bumps every 3 days so they come back and finish the checkout at their checkout at my store? I like, these are this type of stuff that I think AI is going to simplify for the everyday like commerce CPG owner. And I think Sock, like, him and I over the last year and a half, I think 2 years, have really talked extensively of like, hey, it's really hard to build a digitally native brand, but it's also really hard to build like a CPG brand in general. And like, there is a big opportunity for AI to come in and like really change the way that brands grow.
Suck, I didn't give you a heads up on this at all, so if you can't do it, it's fine. But I feel like the sickest way to like wind down would be if you could show us like how it works.
Yeah, I mean, we could show you what's live on Griffin right now. Let me get ready here.
The chat's like you have. I didn't prep you on it at all. That's kind of a shitty host.
That's all right.
on that.
That's all right. It's all good.
That's fine.
It's all good.
Should be working. So if it's not working, then we have a problem, right? But
L host, but like if it works, it's even sicker.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, let me just.
No, take your time, bro.
Okay, I think this is it. Hopefully my computer doesn't crash
I'm
out.
excited. Let's go.
I also, after I show this demo, there's one
stream ended.
Bruh.
Computer can't do it, you think?
I don't think so.
I'm happy to.
Do you want to do it, Tony?
I can try to dive. Yeah, I can dive into it.
W founder, man.
Let me just make sure I'm not showing any like internal or admin stuff here.
If you need me to like immediately end stream, tell me.
While he preps that, there was one thing I wanted to touch on with our we launched a token with Kit, and the launch, like, we've seen comments all
I gave him no prep, chat.
Weekend,
no prep. If it works, it's actually lit. I gave him no prep.
People thinking that it was a scam or a farm and all this stuff, and like, in reality, we are not like token people, right? Like, I'm a coffee crypto. Like, we've never launched a token before, and we, we're working with people I thought that I trusted. They obviously were very malicious, and the launch got sniped to shit. So people like were thinking that like the team farm.
I gave them no prep, chat. Let's go.
And
I'm actually hyped.
Yeah, it just wasn't the case. So I just wanted to clear the air on that, and I appreciate that.
All right, fuck yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And I'll touch on Agent Kitsune. I'm sure Sock can as well. But the idea is, as a user, you can come into Griffin or be delegated by your certain agent to Agent Kitsune. So you can browse some of the stuff that Raposa currently has in stock. We can also do like a little recommendation kind of game, and he or they, whatever we want to call this agent, can then give me recommendations on what to buy here. So let's see if he wants to wake up and give me some love. If not, I'm going to be a little angry today, but that's okay. Hello, sir. Please wake up. Say it again.
I said I talked to him a lot. He's alive.
Yeah, that's okay. Sometimes just software is software, right? I think that's the thing people forget. Software is software. There we go. See, I only had to call him sir a couple fucking times.
Let's fucking go.
I'm in love with Starbucks Nitro Cold Brew. I want to have something like that in my house 20 all the time. What do you have in stock for me? And I think there is a lot of improvements to the shopping experience, and this is a very much a V.01 that we're diving into, around what agentic commerce can look like. And I do think, like I mentioned, when I was talking about operator, is like at some point we're going to have to optimize for agents to be talking to agents, right? Agent Napoleon talking to Agent Kitsune and making sure that Agent Napoleon can read everything here and buy it really quickly versus Tony going in and purchasing it. But we're not there yet. So let's see what he recommended to me. Let's see. I've tried the flat white. The flat white's really good. Never tried the hibiscus iced tea. The cold brew and tonic is nice actually for like around this time, maybe even a little bit earlier, like 2:30. So I'm gonna run with tell me about the cold brew tonic. What can I expect and taste? And so I will try to simulate a purchase here. If I'm not mistaken, Sock, you can jump in here. It's only USDC, so
I think you might need.
It is USDC.
Yeah, you might need USDC. Yeah.
Cool.
But soon, that's next, right?
Okay.
Pay with whatever.
Yeah.
Auto swap.
Yeah. So that'll be something that we're gonna dive into. But I'm a big fan of this cold brew and tonic. I haven't ordered some in a while. I need to get all my coffee. So I would say like, hey, this looks great. Let's purchase a dozen of them. They come in cases, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. And so then I'll be able to then finish up my order. And buy my coffee. I can do that if you guys would like, but I also don't want to share my shipping address on stream.
No, you don't have to do that.
Word. That's a small little.
You'll just like a wallet transaction.
Shopping with agents.
Wallet transaction will pop up. You'll just confirm wallet, pay USDC, and then it ships.
No wallet transaction.
Oh, it'll just pull
deduct from your wallet. Yeah, it'll just pull from your wallet.
Wild.
It asks you to confirm like by typing. It's just like, are you ready to place your order? Yes, and then
yes.
it'll take USDC from your Griffin wallet and send it to our agent.
Word. So right now, all you can order is Reposa coffee, but like you could imagine that I could go on there in 6 months and be like, all right, I need a bed frame, I need a hamper, I need a new basketball net, and some fucking boxers,
for sure.
And it will like
the vision. Yeah, that's the vision, man. Like we want to expand, like I said, start with coffee, build the use case and prove the use case, onboard other brands, become this like commerce hub for crypto native people and also non-crypto native people, right? Like you download the iOS app eventually, load up with Apple Pay and you're good.
Yeah, exactly. The difficult part's going to be getting these brands onboarded and making sure they can get their items into Shopify or into stores, into the agents. But I think Sock has found a little way and the framework that we created with Shopify. It has a small little backdoor that's really easy to use, so we can get people onboarded quickly. Like in the future, in 6 months, you should be able to come onto Griffin and have an agent help you shop with your crypto. Commerce extends to like travel and all this different stuff, which is something where is in the pipeline. But for now, we'll start with commerce and we'll start with coffee because one thing that we know is Solana loves their coffee, and Solana developers love their Reposa coffee. So I'm excited to give it an agent and get it on Griffin.
I love it.
We're stocked in the Solana offices, by the way.
I was sick.
It's official coffee of Solana.
Fuck yeah. Chat knows I talk about Griffin a lot because I think it really clicked for me with you guys at AI Wayfinder. This like AI is the front end to interact with blockchain, but it's probably AI is the front end to interact with all commerce, and you guys are fighting the good fight. I guess for you, Sock, like kind of like a last question for the chat to look forward to. Like, what are you most focused on right now? Like, we just saw the integration. We basically saw that it works. What you can do with it right now. What is like your hyper focus right now? What are you trying to ship? What are you trying to add to
we got some
for both of
we
you
got
actually.
we got some content. We got some content, man. We got a lot of fun content coming actually, and I need to shoot you an idea.
Hit me. Yeah,
On
fuck
it
yeah.
actually, but yeah, I think one big piece is distribution, and the second big piece in my head, Sock, you feel free to jump in. Obviously, the
Sure.
second big piece is getting this robot part ironed out because it is a big part of the experience. So settling on a partner there, I think those are the two big things where it comes to like Raposa and Griffin working together on agentic commerce in the next 3 months. But you tell me what you think, Sock.
Yeah, I mean, my vision is like twofold as well. I mean, both of those points, but I think primarily is get users using the agent, right? Like we want people to try and break it. We want people to be testing it, buying coffee, and then much more in the future. And second is that expansion that I was kind of talking about in the beginning of like, we do want this to be more than just coffee. So my focus from like, sitting in my position of being well connected both in Web 2 and Web 3, getting brands onto the Griffin ecosystem using Kitsune, and one way or another growing this commerce hub within Griffin and within crypto. So I think that's like big picture. But yeah, I mean, May is going to be sick. Like, I think that's just going to be like the start of like how we could bring Kitsune like in real life. Like I think Tony and I both have this vision of this being more than just the event, what's after the event, and then kind of like this kind of spider web of what could happen from there.
I love it. I think.
Yeah, I'm
Go ahead.
last point. I'm super excited on the commerce side. Even I think like DeFi is something people get really excited about, and we have a lot of cool stuff coming out with Mobi. We have a lot of cool stuff out coming with Cookie 3, another pretty cool like data and news provider. So I think with Griffin, it's continuously doing two things, right? Like making reliable agents and having interesting ads in the ad store for people to come in and do stuff. So those are the priorities, at least on my side.
I honestly think the reason I glaze you, both of you, but Griffin in particular, is that you can actually screen share and like do something with it. And that to me is
most
exciting.
people just come on here and like just talk about it?
It's a lot of like we're gonna, look, it's early. Truth
and like no, and I'm okay with me sending it to Thread Guy and being like, look here, man, break it on the stream, make sure that there's errors, because it's software, right? It's going to break. Even the largest companies in the world have errors, and sometimes there's software breaks as well. But like what matters is our willingness to hear people and our willingness to improve the product, and that's what we're going to continuously do, is improve the product, listen to users, and at least try to build a new way to interact with the web, right? So I appreciate all the support, right? I think we still got to do something with Mobi, if I'm not mistaken. But what I think could be cool is you should chat with. Actually, you know what would be sick is I have alpha, but I'm not going to share it.
Dude,
not too much. Not too much.
Dude.
You'll be able to subscribe to specific. You'll be able to subscribe to premium feeds on Acid Dash through Mobi, which is powered by Griffin. What I think would be dope is if we get Matthias on the stream with you the week of the launch for Acid Dash, because if he can show you on mobile like some of the stuff that's going to be coming to the Acid Dash app that's AI powered, oh man, you're gonna lose it. I'm so excited for people.
Hit me. Let's schedule it. Say less. I'm telling you, man. Ever since I saw Operator, I'm like, yeah, I'm not fucking crazy. Like. And no shade. Operator's really cool. It's not shade. It's just like we're way closer to this than I even thought that we were. It's fucking cool.
Yeah, and if it's I know we wanna wind the stream down, but I wanna leave people here with some of the stuff that I've like really enjoyed recently. So if it's okay,
of course.
Where's the best way for you to get the chat some streams,
links.
Chat some links?
Drop it in our Discord, then I'll drop it in the chat and pin it.
Okay, cool. Well, let me get these out the way then. And yeah, I'm gonna drop like 4 or 5 links.
Cool.
They're gonna be from different like enterprise AI founders.
Okay.
So Mark Benioff from Salesforce, which I know you talked a little bit about. Daniel Lyons from UiPath. Snowflake, which is like one of the largest data providers in Web 2, and then The last one, which is pretty cool, is A16Z releases their top 100 consumer, like Gen AI consumer apps. And there's about 100 cool apps that aren't crypto related that people can dive into and play around with. So let me get these to you, and then best we can leave the stream.
Sick.
Let me get these messages to you. Here, I'm just gonna DM them to you straight up.
Yeah, just
this
DM
is the A16Z one. This is actually the Snowflake one isn't that interesting. These will require a little bit of brain power, unfortunately, Chad.
Oh
I'm sorry.
no.
But they're super worth it. Like I think it's really important for people to look outside of their bubbles. To see what's going on, and like you said, right, the great part is we're now seeing Microsoft, we're now seeing OpenAI, we're seeing a lot of these big companies be bullish on agents, and if you believe the world's coming on chain, and if you believe wallets are really important to the way people serve their identity, get access to capital markets, then AI and crypto only makes sense. So chat, I hope you enjoy those. There's a lot of cool stuff happening.
They're all linked. Go click on the link, save them, bookmark
all
them.
links. All links. They're just podcasts. 2 podcasts and 1 article for you to dive into, chat.
I fucking
Also,
love it.
If you want to drop the agent link too for Kitsune, so people could go try and
Sick,
break
send
it.
it
If
to
they
me.
have a Griffin account, of course, go order some coffee. We haven't talked about this yet. Like, we have light paper, token usage, all this stuff coming. But we also are really want to incentivize people using and breaking the agent. So I'm going to leave that there.
Beautiful. Yeah, just drop me that link. I'll put it in the chat for people to use. Sock, Tony, it's a fucking pleasure. You guys are awesome. I'm excited.
Appreciate you, big
Pleasure,
dog.
bro.
You're the best.
I'll shoot Matthias DM on X, and I'll get you in there. Appreciate you, big dog.
Cool. You are the best. Much love. Talk soon.
Later, bro.
Peace. All right, chat. You want my honest take? Here's the agent. Here's the agent. Here's the agent. You want my honest take? Yes or no? Honest take or no? Honest take or no? Honest take or no? Honest take or no? Thread guys, hey, Jambo with the sub. You want my real shit honest take, chat? You want my honest fucking real right here, right now, thread guy, no bullshit, no beating around the bush. My honest fucking take right now, is that what you want? Is that what you want, chat? My honest take is I think it's fucking cool. Here's my honest take. Is obviously the product right now is in the most early, it's early stages, let's be honest. It's early stages, let's be honest. I think the vision for this consumer agent where you can do everything in commerce is like massive vision. There's a massive market for that. There is massive use case for that. And if they get it right, I like to bet on asymmetric shit, okay? I like to bet on difficult visions that are ambitious, and if they get right, are gonna be enormous. And this is one of those massive visions that if they get right, it's gonna be enormous. Obviously, I glaze Tony all day. By the way, my hair, you like my haircut? I just got a cut, chat. Obviously, I glaze Tony all day. I love Tony, I love Griffin, I love what they're doing, but I think that sock guy is really sharp. And Raposa has come a long
Honest
fucking
take?
way. It's an
Do you
ambitious
like your
vision.
coffee
I
hot
think
or
the
cold?
guys to take it on. And I have like a lot of confidence in them. So I'm a big fan. Don't we think Amazon is already working on this? Of course. But of course, everyone's working on it. Everyone's working on it. But based off what I saw from Operator, these guys are fucking far along in the vision. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. So chat, I'm gonna leave you with one video. We're gonna watch it again, and we're gonna go from there. Oh geez, you know what this is? You know what this is, oh geez!
How many chairs are you sitting on right now? Are you all in on the chair? You put on one pair of glasses, you've got one pair of AirPods right now. You're looking at me through one screen. Like, you're using one microphone. That's a one microphone. Like, you trust it? Is that conviction? Seems kind of scary. Why don't you diversify? Why don't you use 10 microphones? Do you drive in 10 cars at the same time or one car at one time?
Punch over the gifted!
Down one street? Aren't you afraid that you're driving down one street? You know? Do you take a different way? You get on one airplane? Are you convicted? You put your entire family in the one airplane? Aren't you afraid? When you use knives, do you have copper knives, wooden knives, steel knives, aluminum knives, rubber band knives, diamond knives because you're afraid to commit to the right knife? So my point really is, ultimately, if you're a rational individual, it's a tool.
Chat, how many chairs? How many chairs? How many chairs are you sitting on? 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 How many chairs? How many chairs? How many chairs? One chair, one chair. How many streamers do you watch? How many streamers do you watch? How many streamers do you watch? Chat, how many streamers do you watch? 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 Hey, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Tomorrow, I'm interviewing the best macro trader in the world. Keyboard fucking monkey. He's short the whole